Aaron, what up? Steve, what up? Trayvon James, Tim, W, what is good? That's right, Laker Nation, Tim, you know what it is. Chanel, 88, what up? Hit the like button. My boy Steve Hall said hit the like button. My boy Sean Family is in the building. The Truth is in the building. How you doing, Truth? Let's get the likes up. My boy Gregory Brown, George is in the building. Planet Randy is in the building. He said hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the Cash App. That's my manager right there, Planet Randy. Kyrie coming soon. Bernard Mitchell. Salute. We are close to the deal. I'm good, Truth. Truth, I'm good. I'm chilling. It's another quiet off season. I think it's been busy. If you ask me, Tim, I think the off season been real busy. We still in July and we still got maybe 3 big deals with all superstars. You know, just think about this. We got a Westbrook deal. Westbrook's still a superstar, however, if y'all don't like him or not. Kyrie, Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell. Then you got guys like Miles Turner and guys like Miles Turner and Buddy Hill. It's still stuff that's right there can happen. Tron, what up? K Lofton, MB and Chan, Mr. Hit the like button. TMM is in the building. All praises. You know what it is. All praises. AD not on trading block. I ain't heard nothing about AD being on trading block. Is it the fan demanding these days? They is demanding. Yeah, it's not. Eric, what up, Eric? It's not that been rumors. Deals not easy. Deals is not easy to make. People think deals is so easy to make. It's hard making a trade, especially when superstars going out. It's a lot to it. You don't realize you got people in the organization. LA Sports Live, what up? Eric Kwan, Marquise, QF 46 was good. Dow Pitts is in the building. A deal sounds easy, but think like this. You have like when you have an organization, you have like most teams have a couple owners. It don't really be one owner. And if you want somebody to join, yes, you may have 60, 70% of ownership, but if you ask them or whatever, it's like still like a partnership. It's like a thing of respect. So let's say you have 2 or 3 other owners. So you got that aspect. And let's say you have a president and then a general manager. Some people be on the fence against certain things. It's not easy making a deal. People think that making a deal is just Rob Pelinka and he calling Sean Martin and it's just between them two. It can get agreed between those two, and then when they bring it back before they go to their peoples, Genie, the owners, or it could be another ownership may say he don't think that's a good deal because XYZ. He give his opinion. He may say, I think you should ask for more. It could be somebody on the other end saying they want more. Deals is not easy to make. Deals is not easy to make. So people think like it's so easy. It's a lot of moving parts. We think it's just Palenka on his bull crapping. He don't have the final say. You don't know how some organizations are structured. Some structured where they go as a group. You know what I mean? So some people may be against certain things and they may have to change it up. It's not easy. What up, Elder?
Hey, salute. How you doing, my brother?
Ain't nothing, just chilling. Now I was just talking about someone in the comments said like it's just all rumors right now. Like I told him it's hard making an NBA deal. It's not easy. People think most part just Rob Pelinka and another GM talking, and then that's the deal. After it goes much further. Because after they get the phone, then it's the finance. People may say they may be like, I don't think it's good. Let's say if they got somebody strictly on finance saying this is what they want to be. You know, it's a lot to it. Then you got, like I said, you got two parts. Then you got people behind them, owners, maybe, like I said, presidents. And it'd be more than one owner for the most part. So you don't know how much say other owners may have. It's not easy.
No. And especially when teams have no motivation. Like right now, why do you have to make a deal? There's nothing in front of you that makes you have to make a decision today. A lot of folk look back and they see these other deals and they're done the season, you know, like the Harding deals, both of them. The season had started. They were getting off to a bad start. They wanted to get that stigma off them, so they had to move them.
Then you got a trade deadline.
Yeah, then the next deal was a trade deadline. So you got a date that has to be done by. So now everybody's motivated to get it done by that date. But like right now, I'm like, you don't have to make deals in July, y'all. You don't. Yeah. So
really, the trade deadline ain't until February. So they actually got all the way till February.
Yeah. Now, some teams will be motivated by the date of training camp, because if you have a guy that you don't want to bring in the training camp, you don't want him around your players, you want to get him out of there before then. So I think when we get closer to training camp, that things would heat up if they're still out there on the table, if they're still out there. I mean, I was reading articles today, not 1, 2, 3, 4, about how San Antonio has strategically placed themselves in a position where they could be in a position to help these teams do these deals just so they can, get draft picks. Why does teams do that? Because they rebuilding. San Antonio is obviously rebuilding. Why did they trade away their best player? Draft picks. Financial flexibility. That stuff comes with it. But you want to have stuff that you can dip into in the future, that you can take a chance on the gamble. San Antonio is a team that's, let's just keep it real, they're known for plucking out talent. They find talent all through the draft. So they're not going to take the approach that Phoenix said and will skip the draft just because they had a modicum of success, because Phoenix didn't win nothing to say. You know, I could see a Golden State or, teams that done won some stuff said that, but Phoenix because got there, F the draft, what's wrong with you? Your team is full of guys that came from the draft. You got a number 1 pick, you got a number 7 pick, bro, what are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm glad you said that. Hold on 1 second. See, I'm glad you said that. I wanna touch on that because I want you guys to listen, because a lot of guys come on here, and when Sean McVay said F them picks, people make it look like it was nothing. So now I want y'all to I don't know if y'all caught what Elder said. He said Phoenix said F them picks, but look at their team. Now let's go through their roster. So you sound ignorant saying F them picks, and the picks got you in the position today. Not Chris Paul was a key, but outside of Chris Paul, your whole core came from the draft.
Yep.
So I want you guys to realize that, because they get on, the Lakers, they should just throw away the picks. You have to be strategic and really think about it. Don't just say, hey, F them. You may have to say, okay, protection, different things like that. Because had Brooklyn had any protection on them picks, Celtics wouldn't have to Tatum and Brown. They had no protection, and both of those came out to Tatum and Brown. They had no protection. So what you were saying about Phoenix draft?
Yeah, I want to say on that Phoenix. I mean, you got their core. You got Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, and Ayton. They all came high draft picks in the draft.
Cam Johnson,
yep. And then what you were just talking about, these teams they just be fronting, man, acting like, and again, it would be okay if you won 4 championships, like Golden State. You see what I'm saying? You got it through the draft. It actually wouldn't even be okay then. It just wouldn't make no sense, because you only have 3 avenues to build your team up. And if you cut one of them off, that just puts you at a deficit. Now, I understand if you got a veteran-laden team, you don't have room to develop young players. That's why the Lakers get into this thing. And it's not that they still don't develop them. They just don't see the development through. These players are good. This is why teams pluck them young while they're cheap from the Lakers. And then they blossom when they get to the other place. And, Lakers don't never develop. Yeah, we do. We just don't have time to keep them when we keep a veteran-laden roster. So it's different ways to skin a cat, I guess is what I'm saying. And, it's been crazy the last few days listening to all the false narratives being pushed and preached. And, Kareem, I wanted to say something to you, brother. I'm telling you, I appreciate being able to come over here because I can tell you this, and I don't hear it. Now, maybe I'm in the dark, but I don't hear it about this channel. But one thing about this channel I never get is people pushing back and saying, well, oh, y'all just Laker homers, and all y'all do is talk about the Lakers and da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like this is definitely a Laker channel. We Laker fans, but we don't ostracize other fans, and we don't make you feel stupid if you don't agree with our Laker takes and all that kind of stuff. And one thing you don't see us doing, if something is bad about the Lakers, it's just bad about the Lakers, right? We're going to talk about it. But you don't see us making up false narratives and pushing stories about the Clippers or the Boston Celtics or Golden. I'm naming teams the Lakers don't typically like. The Phoenix Suns. We're not, man. At the end of the day, it's going to be what it's going to be. And I appreciate the order. I appreciate the structure. Hey, shalom to the new subscriber. Salute, my brother.
Salute.
No more narratives. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look what we talking about. Look at that. No more narratives. That's why they over here. Look at that. Look at their name. Tired of the narratives. They're tired of people making up stuff. What's his name said this. I think he stole this from us online because I remember somebody saying it at one point. But he said when the situation is a void of facts, people create their own. And that's the sad thing you see going on YouTube. You ain't heard, let's just deal with the Kyrie thing. You ain't heard from Russ. You ain't heard from Kyrie. You ain't heard from KD. The people with the power, because we know the players got the power right now. And I saw people making up narratives about KD, making up narratives about Kyrie, making up narratives about Russ and his agent and all that kind of stuff. I said, man, this is just sad. But you could just see how the hatred or the disdain that they had towards this false narrative that they were creating was the reason why they were saying what they were saying. Now, the sad thing is, in their mind, they actually believe that is fact until it's proven wrong, and then they'll just go on to another false narrative because they're driven by disdain. They're driven by envy. They're driven by hate, man. And I appreciate coming over here, being able to have a civil conversation about basketball, about the Lakers, about anything going on in the NBA, and not have to worry about you trying to push a false narrative. And then people act like me and you agree. We don't agree on everything. We don't.
No, we don't.
You see some things, I see some things, be like, nah, bro, you crazy. I don't see that. No, man, no. Oh, this player, this. And like you, Kareem, you back players. You're a guy that, but you know what? You don't like players being just totally bashed, totally taking the blame, because you understand there's so many, you were just talking about it. There's so many different variables involved in some of these decisions, y'all. You don't even know why this guy could be doing what he's doing. It's 6, 7, 8, 10, 15 people tied to what made him get to what he got to. So you defend that, which that's a perspective most people as a fan don't care about. But if they start to get a level of understanding about that, it will draw them more to it. And the more you understand something, the more you can appreciate it and the more you can enjoy it. You watching a show, the worst thing about a movie, when you see it and it's going through its plots and you get to the end and you don't understand what the hell just happened.
Exactly.
It sucks. So you watch it again and again and again. They start, every time you watch, you feel stupider because it's like, this ain't making no sense to me. That's the worst thing for you.
That's the worst.
So this is what the Kareem report brings to you. And then the shows that we have on here, the Kareem and Elder show, we bring this level of understanding that you wouldn't think of. But when you do process it and you see things taking place, you're like, oh, man, that's why they did that. And it builds loyalty, actually. It builds you because you connected to something that you understand. If you don't really understand it, you don't care. You don't care.
But I like, because you brought a lot of numbers to the game. And now I see, like, in a group channel and different things like that, in our group chat, a lot of people be like, first thing they say now, they go, I don't know if the number's going to work, but how about this? So
Yeah.
I like that now people think about
At
that.
least
Like,
think about them.
at least think about it. They go, oh, I don't know if the number's going to work. How about this? So that made me feel good that during the show that we brought a lot of behind the scenes, how things get instructed, how deals and stuff takes place, like the in the workings of, like I was just explaining earlier about people think the trade is just people. Oh, Rob Pelinka ain't doing his job. It's not just Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka could be ready. He could be ready to go, but it's other people. Because when you're dealing with finance involved, and I was going to save this for my upload, but I'm gonna save it now because I spoke to my homeboy, and one of the major concerns the Lakers has. See, people don't realize that the reason why they really pushing back on 2 picks because they worrying about not this year with Kyrie, when it's time to negotiate a contract with Kyrie. That's what got the Lakers scared. I was going to do a video earlier, but like I told you earlier, I had so much stuff I'm running around. There's a lot been going on. So, but that is the main thing. It's not so much the 2 picks. The Lakers is hesitant on Kyrie too because now it got to be a contract after this. There's not too much this season. Like they could feel they could be in the same position next year where they might feel, oh, let's not say he act up. Let's just say it's injury. Let's say he played like 50 games this year. They might not feel they might not feel comfortable giving him a 4-year deal. So they may feel like, damn, we might be in this position again next year. Dealing with instead of Brooklyn dealing with we dealing with. This is exactly what my homeboy said. Yeah. This is exactly what he said. He said, yo, he said, is people think that the Lakers, he said the Lakers, the Lakers always we want to get a pick for a star. He said when it comes to stars, Lakers always jumps on stars like white on rice. But the Lakers is hesitant about the negotiation next year with Kyrie. If they get him, and that's a real thing. Let's say if he don't play as many games, I ain't gonna count him as being AWOL. He has an injury history. Let's say you have like a couple injuries and he may end up playing, like I said, 55 games. They might not be like 4 years. I don't know about that. And now they could end up maybe losing for nothing or back in the same situation. These people think like we thinking like, oh, see, this is the fans and especially like LeBron James fans. All they want him to get the title. But the Lakers thinking, yeah, okay, we won the title, but like the difference between, I always say this, and it's sad but it's true, like the white people and black people. White people plans ahead. Everything they do is ahead.
Forecast.
The white guy when I was locked up, he told me this. Yo, I'm like, everything is now for us. Everything is now. They're looking ahead like this could be a real situation next year. We give up 2 first-round picks. And this guy get hurt or AWOL, like Kyrie don't give, let's just be honest, he don't give you that comfort that, let's say if it was bringing LeBron, you could sleep like a baby. Kevin Durant, you can sleep like a baby. You know what I mean? Giannis, you can sleep like a baby. Guys like Kyrie is like, you just don't know. The COVID numbers is rising again. It is. The numbers going back up again. So it's a lot of factors. So people be like Rob Pelinka. I saw on Twitter, they said this is Rob Pelinka sleeping behind the wheel of a trade. Like it's not that.
They don't get it. And things can die down when there's nothing to talk about. And I'm glad you went that route of bringing up these aspects about trades and the way things go down, because people need to see this stuff. They need to understand it. The Lakers have to protect their business, y'all. This is their business. So this ain't just entertainment for today. And they're in the entertainment business, but they have to protect it moving forward. And again, the Lakers don't have the resources like the Bombers and all that kind of stuff, y'all. And they splitting their pot in a lot more ways than most of these owners are. So their thought pattern going towards their business could be a lot different. That's why I sent you that trade I sent you today, Kareem, because I put that in the trade machine. And what I wanted to do was find a way in the trade machine to please everybody, right? Now, the trade machine don't do the picks and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's why I sent you that trade today. And I know you said the $1.8 million guy that you said they like, they'll keep. He's interchangeable. I just threw him
Yeah,
in. Just,
easy switch
hey,
him.
I don't even really know who he was. I think he came from Detroit, but
they came from OKC. He was the first round pick. Everybody was shocked. He's a good player.
He's a power forward though, so that's the only reason I put him in there because that's something the Lakers need. But I sent a trade package to Kareem today, and that's why I started restudying the situation with going on with San Antonio and why they're doing what they're doing. Because the Lakers have no problem giving up those picks as long as they feel the trade is valid. So I looked at all three teams and said, what is it that these teams really truly want? What do they want? What does Brooklyn want? They showed you. They were willing to let Kyrie walk away without re-signing y'all. They were willing to do a signing trade to get rid of Kyrie. They're willing to trade him now. They just don't want Kyrie on their team. Think about this. Remember, they offered a 4-year deal, which really wasn't no 4-year deal, y'all. If y'all saw the particulars of that offer, it was a get out of here offer. They knew he wasn't going to accept it. When he came back and countered and said, well, if you want to protect yourself, you don't want to do it long term, just give me a 2-year deal. They didn't even want to do that. See, the Lakers would, though. If LeBron re-signs for 2 years and they can sign Kyrie to a 2-year extension, I think the Lakers would be comfortable with that. That's not the long-term commitment that they have to make. And I think Kyrie would do that. I do. He's willing to do it for, what's the name? Why wouldn't he do it for the Lakers? No other team is even interested, right? So now that's taking care of that. The Nets have been taken care of in that trade. Then what I did is I took Russ and sent him down to San Antonio. San Antonio don't need no players. They would like to get rid of a couple little small players just so they're not eating up the full of old boy's salary. But the number one thing, and I read several articles, all San Antonio want is one unprotected draft pick. One. That's it. One. Now, Brooklyn, they ain't really trying to get rid of other players. The only one they really want to get rid of is Kyrie. So you do this deal where Kyrie goes to the Lakers. Russ goes down to San Antonio. They get a first-round pick from the Lakers, unprotected. Brooklyn gets a first-round pick from the Lakers, unprotected, right? We don't need the extra picks because it's just Kyrie going out. We're getting rid of your headache. You don't have to worry about Joe. You don't have to worry about Seth Curry, none of that stuff. Now what the Lakers do, though, is they can take back salary from not Brooklyn. What's it called?
San Antonio.
San Antonio, because they got players on their team that's not a part of their future and they really don't care about. But they could fit the Lakers. And I think it was that Jock guy who I don't think San Antonio really care about him.
You said key to drop Bates.
Yeah, he could go to the Lakers, and guess what? San Antonio don't care. That's a salary they don't have to deal with now, right? And that's less salary come out their books. They're happy. And it's a small forward, though. It's a small forward that the Lakers can use or not use. He's not on a big deal. Then I picked another just small, like I think his salary was like 5.8 or something, almost 6 million. Bates was like 5 point something, and like 5.8, like so just say 6 million. And then the other guys was like 2 million. So now the Lakers still get the 3 players back that they want. They get Kyrie and 2 small players from San Antonio to just even it up. San Antonio don't have to eat the whole 47 million for Russ. They can send out a little bit of salary. You see what I'm saying?
So King AK47 said, who's going to the Nets? Because you never said who's Brooklyn getting.
Brooklyn don't need to get no. I did have Brooklyn getting was it McDermott, and it was 2 deals.
Yeah, McDermott.
Josh, because they're trying to move McDermott.
Oh, yeah, Josh Richardson.
Now, see, the reason why what's the name will take those guys back, they fit what they're doing there, and their contracts are expiring. McDermott, I think, has 1 year, and the other guy is on the expiring contract. That's it.
McDermott had, I think, 2.
Yeah, this year and then next year. So you're talking 1 extra year. This year they fine with because they would take an expiring deal. You see what I'm saying? So they only got 1 extra year to deal with McDermott for like 13 million. It's not a lot. 13 or almost 14 with the incentive. And the other brother's expiring this year.
Yeah, Josh Richardson.
But those guys would actually fit needs that they would have because Kyrie and KD going out. So if KD's going out, you need tall shooting. That's what McDermott offers you, right? Keep you competitive. Kyrie's going out. You need a dynamic guard that can score. So you get Josh back, whose three-pointers gone up, and he's on an expiring contract, and he can play good D. So those players fit. So you sending out $36 million, and see what was one of the concerns for Brooklyn. Remember, they didn't want to take back that extra money for Kyrie. That's why the other players was coming in. I mean, for Russ, because Russ makes $11 million more than Kyrie. They didn't want to take on that extra money. This way, you send out $37 million with Kyrie and only take back $25 million.
So they saving.
Yeah, you're saving money. Those two guys only make $25 million, and one of them expiring at the end of this year. So that's why they would be motivated to take those two players. Then the Lakers will be motivated to take just two smaller players that you don't care about, but they still fit the need for the Lakers. Even if they say we don't want to give you one Lakers, fine, give us one player. Because that Jop guy, I don't think he's part of their future. I don't think they care about him like that because he really wasn't getting no minutes until all the San Antonio guys got hurt. He really wasn't part of their like that. So if they did that, they'll be fine. He said, there's no way Nets take McDermott and Josh Richardson back for Kyrie. He's just dreaming of trades. Again, we get people that just absolutely don't understand how stuff works. They're not taking it for Kyrie. Y'all don't understand. They don't want anything for Kyrie. They don't care. They just want Kyrie off their team. So the guys they take back, they're going to want them off their team for their cap space. The Nets is not like the Lakers. See, the Lakers, they want assets, right? Why do the Lakers want assets, y'all, for Russell Westbrook? Can anybody tell me that? I'll wait for y'all in the chat room. Can somebody type in there why the Lakers are demanding to get assets back for Russell Westbrook? Give them a minute. See if somebody get it right, Kareem, because I'm not looking in the chat room.
But actually, these two guys, if Kyrie not playing, period, you get Doug McDermott, that's a shooter, and Josh Richardson's a shooter, and he plays some D. And then those guys, those contracts, they could always trade again. No.
Old boy is done. He's on expiring. Josh Richardson on expiring. You don't even care. It's only $11 million, like 11.8, something like that. So they would play him. I'm telling y'all. They would need guard help with Kyrie gone. Josh Richardson is a pro. He's bigger. He can score better now. Everybody's talking about how his three-point shot done developed finally. That would be an asset. They may want to keep him. And then McDermott fits in. McDermott fits in because he's a tall shooter.
And they got a lot, and it gives them a lot of shooters with McDermott, Joe Harris.
You have TJ Warren that'll slide into Durant's spot, but now you need somebody to back him up. That's what McDermott does. And then if you don't like that, move McDermott. He's the one that you just moved. But you would rather take that than to take on Russ's 47 when those two together only make 25 and 12 of it is expiring at the end of that year. So to sit here and say they would never take that back for Kyrie, they're not looking to get anything back for Kyrie. They don't want Russ for Kyrie. They want Russ's $47 million falling off their books. But they don't want to have to eat up that other $11 million. Now, nobody probably answered it, did they?
They saving a lot of money on that deal, like you said. How much money you said they saving on that deal? 11 million?
Yeah, because there's 11 million difference between Russ and what's the name. Now, mind you, they saving even more now, though, because they would have had to pay 11 million or send out 11 million in salary, right, for Russ. With this deal, it's $25 million that's only coming over between those two guys. And old boy makes 37. That's $12 million in savings they just did. They over the tax, y'all. $12 million like that for this year alone. This year alone, just save them cats about $40 million bucks. Just save those cats about $40 million. Actual cash for this year alone, because the tax goes way down because you don't have
tax goes down
in the tax. So they would love to do that deal. I guarantee you they would love to do that deal.
And then
like I said, get off for two guys that are veterans that don't fit into their rebuild. They don't fit into San Antonio's rebuild.
They don't, and not only that, that's a hell of a trade. You definitely put it in together, but you have to think like this. Trade deadline, and let's say Nets going to sellers, people gonna want them guys. You could get at least a couple second-round picks for them guys. Trade deadline, they having good years, and teams trying to make a run. Injuries, you want to You know what I
Did
mean?
somebody just give a first-round pick for Josh Richardson recently? One of these trades he just got was in. Somebody gave up a first for him, bro.
I know I had to look at that deal. I know it was
I can't remember which one.
They traded him for Derek White. So I don't know what draft compensation came after that, but I know they traded him for Derek White.
I think it might have been the one before that for him. That I think somebody gave up a pick for Josh Richardson, bro. So,
maybe,
but even without the pick,
I don't know.
Here's the thing:
he's not old. He's still in his 20s.
All you caring about is cap space and picks for Kyrie. Now, if I don't have to take on extra headache and extra salary, why would I not just take the pick for Kyrie and get these falling salaries that actually fit what I need for this year to stay competitive? Because remember, another thing Brooklyn wants is to stay competitive. They didn't re-sign all these other guys to just drop off. These are veteran guys that will help you stay competitive. And you saving all this money to get them.
But then let's say this, like I said, now a lot of teams be wanting shooting. Nets in the driver's seat. They have Patty Mills, Seth Curry, Joe Harris,
Doug
McDermott,
TJ Warren,
Josh Richardson,
TJ Warren.
So now they sitting back like this can really. He said Philly gave up a first for Josh Richardson.
There it is. I knew it was something recent. I remember. I just couldn't remember who. So these guys I'm not sending these guys like scraps. This again, you got to make the trade work for everyone. And the need for the Nets is to stay relevant. They don't want to tank. They want to get rid of Kyrie, but they also want to get pieces that will work for them. See, Russ is a piece don't even work, y'all. He don't fit their system when you got Ben Simmons on your team. So they don't even want Russ to play. The Russ don't even fit their narrative. This is why they're slow to move. I don't really have to have Russ. I got to pay extra money. He don't fit my system. You see what I'm saying? These guys do.
Matthew Steele, thanks for the subscribe, bro.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe, Matthew Steele.
Appreciate it.
He said the Nets get a $30 million trade exception
for Kyrie. Look at man, there's so many benefits to that deal. And here's where the Lakers get the benefit. They get Kyrie. Hopefully they will get Doc too, and that's a small forward that they would need. Now, I don't know if anybody answered in the chat room. I didn't get in there and see. This is why the Lakers want assets and won't just dump Russell Westbrook's salary, because they gave up a ton of assets to get him. They did. And this is another reason. See, that's why. So give me something. So Kyrie's great, but I want quality. I want to fill my roster out. So they're going to want 2 or 3 guys. And San Antonio got so many players. Y'all go look. They can get rid of a couple small things. At the end of the day, they don't care. These guys are not part of our future, and we just want the room.
But the reason why I said Joe Dill is great, because I look at it like this. You got Doug McDermott, who not part of their future, and you got Josh who's not part of their future. The guys that's part of their future, they just re-signed Kendall Johnson, and they got a lot of guys play them positions. They got Devin Beasley, Kendall Johnson, Josh Primo. They got a lot of guys they need to give minutes to at that position, at that 2-3 position that Josh Richardson and Doug McDermott plays. So you get rid of both of them, it opens up for Kendall Johnson, Devin Vassell, and Josh Primo.
Yep. Just like OKC's doing, Indiana's doing, same thing. But they got to get compensated because they're eating salary on purpose to get that first round pick. What's the name should be satisfied because now I can take 1 pick because you're getting rid of Kyrie, my headache, and you're bringing me back quality players, and you're saving me $40 million under the tax. I mean, my team, my bottom line for my roster, for my team expenses just went down $40 million from doing that move. Everybody's clapping, everybody's happy. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I sent you that. I wanted you to see it because that's the type of trade that gets done because everybody has to be happy. Now, the thing you don't know about, like you were saying earlier, Kareem, well, what's the stuff going on behind the scenes? What are the players saying behind the scenes? Like when I hear a report that says, oh, well, Kyrie is saying that, our sources are telling us that Kyrie is making up his mind that he's just cool playing and what's the name? The first question I ask myself, who does that benefit? Who does that benefit? When someone puts an article out like that, who does it benefit? Does that really benefit Kyrie for telling somebody that? No.
Especially this early in the process.
Why? Why would he have to say it? See, the players aren't talking. And you know why? They know they have the power, y'all. When they speak, you'll see how much power they have. But it doesn't benefit Kyrie. Does that benefit the Lakers from saying that? No. The only person that benefits from that kind of article coming out is the Brooklyn Nets, because they're trying to put pressure on the Lakers to cave on them two picks. You have to be able to be logical and think through these things sometimes, y'all. Instead of pushing your narrative because you don't like LeBron, or you don't like this coach, or you don't like Russ, or you don't like KD. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. And here's the thing. Don't forget this part I said earlier. Where's the motivation to do the trade, y'all? No one has to do the trade today. There's no deadline. There's no nothing. So why not wait it out and see what happens? See, this is the part I brought up earlier today. I try to help a brother's channel out to help them understand, but they just don't want to learn. They don't want to understand, bro. People forget. Remember this, when the season ended, there were two teams, as soon as the Lakers got eliminated, came out publicly and said, we'll take Russ. That was
Indiana and Charlotte.
And Charlotte. Then, as a whole summer went, you saw Indiana kind of flipping back and forth because of the things they were doing, right? Always in the mix, but not as strong. Charlotte kept keeping 10 toes down. Any article that came out against Charlotte not seriously being interested in Russ, guess what they did? Came down with their own article and said, no, this is a very serious offer. We're here. Charlotte was there. When did Charlotte bounce out, y'all? As soon as that boy beat the crap out of his wife, Charlotte bounced out. Why, though? Why? Look at the players Charlotte was willing to give up for Russ to get the cap space, to sign the Bridges guy. They wanted Russ, and actually, no, let me get it right. They wanted to move those other contracts so that they could have the money to sign Bridges, because he was going to go from a rookie deal to a max deal, right? Now you don't have to sign Bridges. He's not going to play this year, y'all. They know that. That's why you ain't heard 2 words from Charlotte the whole time. So now, who plays small forward when Bridges was a 40-minute a 40-minute a night guy? Who plays?
Gordon Hayward.
He does, but Gordon Hayward always hurt.
Kelly Oubre.
Can't move Kelly Oubre. You have to keep them both, because that's your small forward. You don't have any small forwards if you do the deal and move them. And you lost a huge chunk of your scoring. Guess who's finna uptick on scoring this year? Rozier. You can't make a trade now. Again, you were doing it to move salary with Rozier, Hoy Hayward, Oubre, all these people to sign old boy. You don't have to sign him now. So that hurt Russ big time, because that was the perfect situation and scenario for Russ to go, be wanted in play, right? And to reestablish, what's not the angry word I want, reestablish, to reinvent his career, pretty much. That's the place he can be redeemed. He could go there, play good. Think about if Russ goes there, plays hard with Melo and them and all that, and leads them to the playoffs, bro. Now, Russ gets what he wants, because guess what Russ wants, y'all? Russ wants that contract that he sees Chris Paul just got, that Kyle Lowry just got, all these old dudes that don't really deserve all that money, CP3, he wants that same kind of honor and respect, because in his mind, which one of those guys is better than him? You think Russ thinks CP3 had a better career than him? Nope. You think he thinks Lowry had a better career than him? Nope. You think he thinks that old boy had a better career than him? He wants that same type of respect. That's what he wants. Charlotte was going to offer him that. Rehab his career. And if Charlotte, some other team would have gave him the money, but Charlotte probably would have gave him a $375 or a $390 deal if he goes there and play well, leading to the playoffs. Still developing Melo, still developing Bridges, the whole 9.
Because if you think about it now, look at what Elder just said. Let's talk about Chris Paul. Giving Chris Paul a 3-year deal is always shaky, because Chris Paul always stay hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul is older than Westbrook, but then he's like an old guy because Chris Paul stay hurt. He's like an old guy. Think about Lowry. Lowry not the biggest shape guy.
Older than Westbrook.
He's older than Westbrook, and he just got a 3-year deal. Let's think about Westbrook. Always in shape and always play 82 games.
And he's 3-4 years younger than those guys.
Yeah, so
he's 33, they 36 and 37.
Yeah, so he feel like Elder said he can get another 3-year, $90 million. He feel
now,
he can get a 3-year deal.
Now you understand why him and his agent had irreconcilable differences. Because his agent told him, look, Russ, the only way to rehab your image out here with the options that's available to us is you stand with the Lakers. Now, Russ hears LeBron supporting Kyrie coming. The Lakers still trying to trade him. He don't want to stay. But because Charlotte's not on the table, Russ is pressuring his agent to find me another team that can do for me what Charlotte do. There's no other team out there like that, bro. Teams will take you like Indiana, San Antonio, but they're not looking to play you. And he knows this too. His agent knows this very well. If you go somewhere and get traded and you take the buyout, when you resign, that's going to be a minimum deal. And guess what? It's going to have Russell Westbrook next to a minimum deal. And it don't matter how good you play. I don't care if Russ come out and score 30, 15, and 10. I'm telling you, he ain't getting a max offer from nobody. The owners are going to say, oh, bro, you make $2.5 million. The best he would be able to get is the mid-level exemption for like $11 million. They may give him a 3-year, $33 million deal. That's it. When guys go that route, look at all the guys that have taken a buyout. Shoot, old boy, younger than Russ, took a buyout. What's his name? Drummond. What kind of money he making now, y'all?
Drummond got a minimum contract the last 2 summers.
When you hit that minimum contract, there is no way in the NBA they're going to allow you to go back to a max deal, y'all. And his agent knows this. Russ knows it. And he's telling Russ, you don't want to go to a team that cannot play you. You don't want to just go to a team that's going to buy you out. And then you hit the market and you take a minimum deal. And then you can't play your way back into that. You cannot play your way back into a max deal. And you worthy of that. So he's saying, stay with the Lakers. Remember what his agent put out, y'all. He said, I wanted Russ to stay with the Lakers. Let me tell you why he could say that, though, y'all. Players have power. They know they can manipulate this trade. Think about this, y'all. San Antonio's there, right? San Antonio's there. They already made it clear. We'll eat the salary for the pick. But you know San Antonio's not going to just eat the salary. You know what they're going to do, right? They're going to buy him out. They want to buy him out, save a little money there, and then move him on. Let him do what he wants to do. You're a vet. We want to respect you, Russ.
They may save $7 million on that.
You see what I'm saying? But time out. Russ don't want to take a buyout. Think about this. From the agent standpoint, this is how they can control it. When San Antonio calls Russ and says, hey, look, we're going to do this buyout, you know, his agent, we're going to do this buyout with the Lakers, blah, 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 because they're going to negotiate that buyout. You know what it is, Kareem. When that deal is about done, San Antonio going to call Russ's agent and negotiate the buyout before the deal is done. And when you say to them, I ain't taking a buyout, now San Antonio says, whoa. Russ ain't buying out. We need more compensation or we out of the deal. Lakers don't have more compensation.
As I said, it's a lot go on.
Yes. And I'm trying to show y'all how this works. The players have the power. And his agent knew it. So that's why we say stay with the Lakers. People say he can't guarantee that. Oh, yeah, he can. He'll jack up every one of them trades by saying that Russ will not comply. And them teams ain't taking Russ and not getting that discount. They're not doing the John Wall thing because he's healthy. You don't know the league called Houston and told them, buy him out. Figure it out. We ain't finna have this again for another year.
Yeah.
And you see how quick that John Wall thing happened this year. Man, I'm telling you, his agent was trying to help Russ and tell Russ, look, bro, the only way to rehab your career and keep you and possibly get you this, because think about it. Say Russ stays, y'all. Say Darvin Ham plan goes into play. Say Russ executes Darvin Ham's plan and gets the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals or the Finals, and he plays well this year. You telling me somebody not going to want to resign Russ? Shit, the Lakers may want to. If they play that good together, It's the only shot he has to rehab it and get what he wants. But he's mad because LeBron's out here supporting all the tweets and all the Instagrams things. Kyrie coming to Lakers. Yeah. LeBron wants this. But you see what I'm saying? That's why you saw Russ not speak to LeBron at the thing. You supporting that because if you support Kyrie coming, that means you support me leaving.
Exactly.
That's why he didn't speak to him, y'all. And then he gets here with his agent, and his agent saying, "Look, bro, this is the best thing for you. I can't recommend nothing else." Kyrie, Russ like bumping. We do, bro. Because I'm telling you now, and I'm gonna say this. Now, I hope I'm wrong. This is one I hope I'm wrong on. But the two things that Kyrie need right now, that Russ needs right now, if he done left his agent, he needs an agent that can wield his power over a team, and he needs an agent that is known for getting players paid. Who is the best agent in the NBA at wielding their power over teams and getting players played right now? I'll let y'all in the chat room tell me. Y'all all know who it is. His name is Rich Paul. His name is Rich Paul. Don't be surprised to see Russ sign with Clutch. Now, I ain't guaranteeing that. I'm just saying they fit what he needs right now. I'm not saying other agents can't. I'm not saying that. But he needs, since he has no agent now, he needs an agent to wield their power over a team, call in a favor, whatever the case may be. And then somebody that's going to be good in negotiating that's going to get me paid if I put myself in a position to get paid.
Yep.
Who's doing that better in the league right now than Rich Paul? So we're going to see. Because, hey, here's the key. Russ got to get another agent. With this trade and all this going on, he can't do that. Like right now, this is another reason why this thing's going to go dead. If Russ don't have no agent, you think these owners want to talk to Russell Westbrook, y'all? Honestly. Yeah. He don't have an agent. Who can they call? So if they want to discuss anything trade-wise, they got to go through Russ.
Yeah.
They got to go through Russ. These owners and GMs, they're not calling Russell Westbrook. They're not calling him, bro. That right there will slow it down.
Exactly.
That right there will slow it down. And what they'll do is bypass him because they don't care and just do a deal without his consent. That's what happens. Salute, Brother Bernard. That's my brother.
Bernard in the building.
Salute, my brother. Salome. But I'm telling you, and I start hearing these fake narratives these guys are putting out there that Anthony Davis is behind it and LeBron did this. And man, that's retarded. Be quiet. Stop. Old boy said this. What's his name? The GM for the New Orleans Pelicans. Used to be in Cleveland. David Griffin. He was getting interviewed during the Summer League. He said, "I'm telling you, man, when facts aren't brought to the table, people create them. They create their own facts, bro. Y'all have to know how to weed through the BS. You got to know how to do it. And you got to know how to listen to what people are saying, but then watch what they do. LeBron them and AD can say all day, play your game, do your game. What's going on behind what's being done, though? Trade rumors for Westbrook. The Lakers are talking such a man, I don't care what they say. You're getting traded. So for them to say that he got backdoor, they lied to him. No, they didn't. Russ knew he was getting traded. The thing that really screwed Russ up, y'all, is not Rudy Gobert giving up 6-7 picks for him. No. It ain't the Kevin Durant saying that he want to trade. No. The thing that really messed up Russell Westbrook was old boy beating up on his wife. And now he out the league. And this is why no deal is done until 100%, y'all. Anything can happen to sway this deal. Anything. You good, Kareem?
I'm good.
All right.
I'll be right back and get some water.
Yeah. Anything can happen, y'all, to sway these deals. So this is why sometimes deals are of the importance. If you really need to get it done, you want to press to see what it can take. Teams know that. And then when they see, oh, he pressing out, maybe I can get an extra pick, or I can do this, I can do that. That's just how they work, and they wicked financing. And and see, deals go faster when guys have relationships with each other. When a deal is fair, that's when guys can do deals quick like that. But y'all know the situation the Lakers in. They have to pay a trade tax because teams don't like the Lakers, and they really hate LeBron James and Rich Paul. So they try to make the Lakers pay extra. We're going to do something for the Lakers to benefit. It's going to cost you. And if I'm the Lakers, go ahead and get this deal done and then sign Kyrie to a 2-year extension. See, if you trade for him, you can just extend him for 2 years, like the Brooklyn Nets could have done. You don't have to extend him for 4. I guarantee this. Kyrie would do that. Why would he not? What other options does Kyrie have? And I would do a max deal. I wouldn't disrespect that dude. I would extend him 2 years max deal. That's what I would do. To me, for a guy like that, that's a small risk to pay. And it lines up with LeBron James' extension. I'm lining them up with LeBron James' extension. I still got an extra year on top of that for Anthony Davis. So just in case the thing go haywire, LeBron falls off my books to go play with his son, and I can move Kyrie. You see what I'm saying? Now I got that room, that space. But the reason the Lakers want players back for old boy is because they gave up players to get him. And that's another reason I know Brooklyn gonna cave when it comes to KD and it comes to Kyrie. I'll ask all you in the chat room. I can't see it, but Kareem can. What did Brooklyn give up to get Kyrie? What did they give up to get KD? I'll wait. Nothing. So why the hell are you so demanding to get something back when you gave up nothing? Now, KD gonna really flex his power on them boogers. Because guess what he gonna tell them? I did you a solid. I could have just came and y'all signed me. But I did the signing trade so y'all can move the salary of the little guard that's in Minnesota now, D-Lo. I did that for y'all. You had the flex space. I didn't have to do that. But I did that to take care of Golden State, and I did that to take care of you guys. So you were able to move D-Lo up. So you gave up really nothing to get me, but now you're finna demand the world to get the best deal you can get and get me the hell up out of here. Before I start telling the world the way y'all really treat players over here. See, that's what they don't want KD them doing. Going on their little podcasts, going on their little Twitters and Instagram, telling them what's really going on behind the scenes. So the other players be like, what the hell? Oh, nah, bro. I thought, man, I ain't going over there. If they do KD like that, they do Kyrie like that. Right now on the surface, it look like these guys are the bad guys. Let them start telling their side of the story, though. Let them start telling their side of the story. And if they push these players, that's what ends up happening. That's what ends up happening. Either give me what I want, or now I'll show you my real power and let people know how you really treat players over here. I'll push my narrative now. Oh, we ain't worried about that. Oh, yeah, the hell you are. Because your business, your enterprise, your entertainment enterprise run off PR, bro. The last thing you want is bad PR. Especially in this business, not taking care of stars. Why do you think everybody wants to go to the Lakers? It ain't just because it's in LA. The Clippers in LA too. You got Sacramento out there on the West Coast, Golden State out there. You got Arizona. You got the Phoenix. You got a lot of teams out there that's got great weather. Why is the Lakers so important to everybody? Well, they won so much. Why do you think they won so much? The Lakers have a rich history of taking care of their superstar players. You come here and play hard, it doesn't matter this financial situation we're in. We're going to honor you. We're going to take care of you. You're going to leave the way you want to leave. Why do you think Jenny came out and said, oh, no, all the rumors was out there about trade LeBron, trade LeBron, trade LeBron. She shut all that down. I will never trade LeBron James. I don't care what he does. The only way he gets traded is if he asks to be traded. That shut all that stuff down. All of it down. There are rules and guidelines to follow in business, and especially in entertainment and sports entertainment. Some people do, some people don't. Now, here's what I believe. I ain't predicting, I ain't guaranteeing, but this is what I personally believe. I personally believe Russell Westbrook will definitely not be on the Lakers roster when training camp starts or when the beginning of the season starts. He won't be there.
I don't think so.
And I personally don't believe that Kyrie Irving, I believe Kyrie Irving has played his last game for the Brooklyn Nets. Now, they could be silly and dumb over there. They may try to hardball and all that, but I don't see Kyrie Irving ever getting on the court with a Brooklyn Nets jersey on again, ever. I don't believe those reports that came out that said Kyrie getting in his mind that he just may settle and play for Brooklyn. That is a report put out by Brooklyn trying to put pressure on the Lakers, making them think that Kyrie is having second thoughts. That's what it is.
So it's this time of the show right now. We have 442 people in here. We got to get the subscribers up, man. We got to get subscribers up.
Hey,
We're like
right,
300
where we at?
subscribers away from 5,000. We'll be a cash giveaway if we get 5,000 by Saturday. Got to be 5,000 by Saturday
Come on,
to
y'all.
get a cash prize. Also, hit the the
Cash App.
the Cash App. Yeah, hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App, man. Make the pot grow bigger. Hit the Cash App. The Cash App strolling right there. $. Hit the Cash App. I will give you a shout out when you send the Cash App.
KAREEMLOUALLEN. That's the best way to support him. That goes directly to Kareem. $, KAREEMLOUALLEN. Cash App. Be a blessing, man. I mean, brother putting in the work. I appreciate people that put in the work like this. Take time with their family, do all that. I appreciate it. So show your support. Hey, if you want a question read, hit the super chat. You can send it through the Cash App too. We'll read it there. But if you don't do that, you can hit it, do the convenient thing, hit the super chat. Hit it in the super chat. Hit the super chat and we'll read your question if you got a question up there. All right. But
hey, get the lights up. You got to get the lights up.
We're serious about the what's the name. Get the likes up to help support.
The likes is really low.
But we really got to get these subscribers. So if you subscribe, if you in here and you enjoying what you're hearing and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification, because we're doing this several times a week and it's just going to intense with the more information that comes out, y'all.
And not only that,
come out,
guys, I want you guys to realize, because I don't know if Elder paid attention, but today we hit a milestone. Today is the 30th episode of the Kareem, and every episode been great. The numbers been great on every episode. So today is a big day. We hit 30, and it's not easy. These things not easy because I be extremely busy, like Elder said, with my family. Elder always traveling and things like that. So we try to we make it our business to be here for you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
so Kareem and Elder show 30. This episode 30.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna put this in a podcast. Put this stuff on Spotify or something.
Now we is. I'm working on that.
I know you are. I know.
We're gonna put this on because this is the talk is definitely great, and it's different from anywhere else because we definitely give the inside. And like what Elder broke down everything, that's very important. That's the basis of the deals. It's not just, oh, I trade you for you. No, it don't work. It's a lot to it. It's a lot to it. So
I piss a lot of people off because I speak from a position of understanding. I speak from a position of knowledge. I'm not guessing. I'm not speculating. You see what I'm saying? People say, we used to be an agent. No, I never told anybody I was an agent. I used to work for an agent. I was what you call a recruiter. I actually recruited LeBron James, y'all, back in the day when he was coming out of high school. I was in that realm of recruiting during those years when he was coming out of high school. I was a recruiter for an agent. He was big time, and they were big time in football. I mean, like they had the best of the best in football, but their basketball was kind of low. You know what I mean? They had a few Charlie Ward, guys like that, Bonzi Wells, guys like that, but they wanted to get it bigger. You see what I'm saying? So me and another brother went out and we started recruiting for him. And LeBron was one of our top recruits that we went after. No, we didn't land him. But again, you don't land everybody you get. You know what I'm saying? But this is where the knowledge is coming from, because you can't recruit these guys, work contracts, and do all this stuff. These guys are not attaining this type of stuff. So people hear me talk and they get mad because they'll hear me say something and they'll take that as like, okay, he said it's going to happen. I didn't say it's going to happen. This is the structure of how these things take place. You see what I'm saying? But because I speak with confidence and I speak with knowledge and understanding, they take it, oh, you just think you know more than me and blah, 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 blah. No, bro, you speaking from a perspective of ignorance. You've never done it before. You know what I'm saying? That's like me, I'm trying to think of something I ain't never done. You know what I'm saying?
You never rap. You never was a rapper.
Yeah, I did rap, bro. I mean, I sing, do all that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can say that. But, I'm trying to think of something I've just never done before in my life, ever. You know what I mean? I got no knowledge of at all. Never done. Dang, it ain't much. I've done a lot. I'm trying to think. Well, I ain't never done, but you can think of something. I ain't never made furniture. I mean, I build, but I ain't never made furniture. Me coming to you telling you how to make a couch, I would be speaking from speculation. I've never done it. Now, because I'm a builder, I kind of got a concept in my mind of how it should work. You know what I'm saying? Because I build, and building furniture, you building furniture is what you're doing. You got to build it up. But I've never made it before. So I'm not going to speak with the confidence on how to build this couch and make it cushiony and all this, use the right leather and materials. I'm not going to do that because I've never done it before. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to listen and be like, oh, that makes sense. And that makes sense. You know, I'm like, oh, yeah, so in building, I do this. That's why you do that. Okay, great. But I'm not going to come and act like I know what's going on. But guys have their own agendas. They have their own narratives they want to push. So they start having these conversations with guys like myself and Kareem, and they feel stupid because when we start talking, people say, that makes sense. That makes sense. But when others are talking, all you hear is, you know what? Hold on, I got a question. I'm confused. If you say this, why would this happen? If you say this, that's why you just out there just the author of confusion. Because you don't have the knowledge. You don't have the understanding. And then they get mad at me because they're like, well, you just think you know it all and you better than everybody. Man, how you get that, bro? We talking basketball. We talking entertainment. Now,
I got a Cash App just came in from Eric Winlow.
All right.
Appreciate the Cash App, bro. Eric Winlow on the Cash App. Really appreciate
it. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks supporting. Really appreciate that. Let me see if he said anything.
Let's see what he said. Yeah, I'll read this question after you're done.
No, he ain't saying anything.
He didn't say nothing. All right, Eric Whitlow, we appreciate the support. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support.
Thank you, Eric Whitlow.
Now, Fast Family Affair. Appreciate the super chat. You said, why didn't Kyrie come out and deny the reports? That's why none of the players have said one word, brother. You ain't heard nothing from Kyrie, nothing from KD, nothing from the players. They know their voice has the power. They have the power. When they speak, it's going to revert. They don't have to deny anything they know is already false. You see what I'm saying? They don't have to deny it. Now, these teams, they're in a different situation. These teams in a total different situation. So, like, remember the time when this first all got started a few weeks ago, and Brooklyn tried to use their media to say that Philadelphia 76ers and the Dallas Mavericks were teams interested in Kyrie. Y'all remember when they did that? Dallas and Philly came right out instantly. No, we have no interest in Kyrie Irving whatsoever. No interest, no interest, no interest. They have to respond because their fan base is going to go crazy. Like, you think about bringing Kyrie? Or, hey, we love Kyrie. You see what I'm saying? They have to respond. Think about you. When someone lies on you, do you instantly start talking about it? You instantly defend yourself? Maybe somebody
lie on you, defending yourself.
I don't. What's the defend? That person that knows me already, don't know my character, and don't know that that's just a flat out lie about me, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, if it's a situation that comes up and an individual comes to me that I trust and say, hey, what's up with this? I will tell them. But I don't owe the public nothing. And see, these players know this. Kyrie, KD, Russ, think about it. No player has said a word. When it's time for them to speak, watch they speak and then watch stuff start moving. So Kyrie don't have to deny reports or nothing like that. He don't. Now, it's funny because these guys love to go to Twitter and Instagram and all this. And, you know, they have learned and mastered this social media. So all of them like speaking code. You see what I'm saying? They speak in code. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Kyrie put some on Instagram. Remember, he did something in the beginning of this thing when it first went down. Remember, it had the bird flying out the cage. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Everybody wondering what the hell that means. Now, it had, and this is what Kyrie knows. It's going to be 1 million people look at that, and 1 million people going to have 1 million different opinions on what I mean by that bird flying out that cage. You see what I'm saying? So they don't have to speak, bro. When they speak, stuff end up happening.
So what's a good number we need to get to right now? Because it's 428 people and 211 likes. What should we at? 275 likes. Can we get to 275 likes right now?
Easy.
Can we get to 275 likes
today
in the next 30 seconds?
Not over here. Over here, we be on point. Like, we be normally be a couple off. That's it. They don't be double. That's double. 211. That's double, y'all. Or you know what, Kareem? Could have a lot of haters over here now. That's when they hitting their like.
My boy MIB. My boy MIB just sent the Cash App. MIB.
Man, salute MIB. Appreciate the support.
MIB.
Appreciate it. He say anything?
I'm gonna see right now.
All right.
And we got Kevin Blair and Marcus Broomfield.
Man, support. So salute you, brother. Salute all you brothers for your support. Thank you much.
Salute Marcus Broomfield and he said for the for the flag. He said LOL.
Like yeah.
For the Laker banner.
Yeah.
And Kevin said well, do you think Cole or Scottie Pippen Jr. will make the roster? Which one of them will make the 15-man roster?
Neither, because they're under two-way contracts, and we don't need them to be on the 15-man roster.
That's right.
They get to play with the new two-way deal. They get to play 50 regular season games with that. So if they just come in and play in some of those games, start killing, you can just tell they pros. They need to be here. Then you can always convert and move somebody else in the two-way. That's why the Lakers keep a spot open for these trades and stuff like that. We have a roster spot open right now, you know. And then you got to go to veterans camp and all that. Somebody can get hurt. There's no reason to put them on that now.
It don't make no sense.
They're on two-way. They can't go nowhere. They're on a two-way contract. It is a contract, so they can't get out unless the Lakers let them out that contract. Yeah. And that contract allows them now to play up to 50 games.
And the only reason the Lakers moved Austin Reeves because they really wanted because they had to do Shawnee Brown and somebody else. They wanted on a two-way, so they had to make
Huff. It was Jay Huff.
Yeah, so they had to make room on a two-way. Yeah, so that's why they brought him over. But this year, I don't think they're going to do that.
And we actually needed him on the roster last year. We needed him in Austin Reeves. We needed him in the roster last year.
Yeah,
the need that the Lakers had, but we got enough players this year. I don't think we got to move those guys unless they're really coming in killing. Everybody's trying to say Swider needs to get that spot because he's tall and shoot. That booger is a traffic cone, y'all. He don't play no D. His defense is atrocious. Now, if you playing horrible D in the pickup game summer league, you're gonna get torched in the NBA, bro. You're gonna get torched. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about with him. He can stroke it. Don't get me wrong. He's a shooter, and I love it, but he got to play D. Because, again, he can shoot all day, but if he giving up more points than he getting, then they ain't helping us.
But then not only that, the defenders in the NBA is much better than defense. So he might not get the wide open looks like that. So that's why your percentage is higher in the summer league than the league, because now is more pressure with the fans, more pressure with your teammates, and then better defensive guys coming at you. He said, Eric Whitlow said, Kareem, we here to support you. Thank you. Always have a clean show. Keep up. Appreciate that. Your form. I really appreciate that.
Kareem, that's another thing I wanted to thank you for too. Like I do these, help these brothers out and go on their shows and all this kind of stuff. I'm out there cooking with all these brothers. Your show, the only show that I do, like now, you notice I ain't got no earpieces or nothing in. I just do it. Talk right over it. I ain't got to work. My children can walk in and out. I ain't got to worry about it. Now, them other shows, I got to put my earbud in. I got to put my trucker headset on because I ain't no telling what can be said on them shows. So I do appreciate that too as well. What about Jay Huff? Brother, that's a good question because I'm going to be honest with you. These are facts.
Morris, appreciate the donation.
Morris, thank you for the donation. What about Jay Huff is his question. Let me say this, what I know about Jay Huff, and maybe Kareem got something to add too. This is a fact. When Jay Huff started off playing, Lakers was blowing people out. Remember our first couple games, we blew people out, y'all. Jay Huff got COVID. I didn't know that because I was wondering what happened to Huff. What happened to Huff? He got COVID, y'all. So he missed some games, like the last couple games in California, and then he missed 2 games in the first 2 games in the Vegas Summer League. As soon as Jay Huff came back, the Lakers won every game after that. I think the Lakers would have won Vegas Summer League if they'd have had Jay Huff. Jay Huff was balling, bro. I'm sorry. Even though he's slower and all that, Jay Huff looked like an NBA player out there to me, y'all. He's different than he was last year.
Yeah, he's better.
So that's why people are kind of saying maybe move Swider to the because you got 2 big men. You can't do Huff now, but move Swider because we need small forwards. We need power forwards. We need forwards. Move Swider to the regular roster and then move Jay Huff to the 2-way so we don't lose him. The Lakers may do that. They may have to, y'all, because J Hub plays so well. Let me tell you this, Kareem. This is my thought, and I could be wrong. He played so well. Somebody that's got 2 or 3, 4 roster spots. Somebody could offer him a roster spot.
Yeah, somebody could offer him a roster spot, and there's nothing the Lakers could do right now. If they offer him a roster spot, he's gone. Like they did Matt McClung.
Fact. Well, so, Matt, he's on a 2-way, right, with Golden State. He ain't got a roster spot. Yeah,
well, I'm saying
nothing though. He had nothing with the Lakers. He had nothing but just an invite.
Somebody right now could get J Huff right now because but the Lakers. I get why the Lakers leaving the roster spot open because so far Kyrie deal looked like it's going to be a 2-for-1, 3-for-1,
at least 2 or 3 for 1. Yes.
So so they got that the space. So I get why the Lakers is
doing that. But J Huff, I'm not gonna lie, bro, and he looked extremely good to me. He did. I like what I saw out of him with my eyes. I really did. Yep. I really like what I saw. So J Huff, we'll see. I don't want to lose him. I don't. But I'm gonna tell you, he looked good. He looked good. So I'm hoping that we see the same thing from a faster, more athletic guys like Damon Jones and Thomas Bryant, because he was stroking the 3. He was blocking shots, bro. He was dunking backwards on boogers, bro. I mean, he got moves in there. He catch that ball at the high post. He'll back you down, do the dream shake. You know, it's slower than a mug, but he do the dream shake up and unders. I was thoroughly impressed with him. Now, again, the competition level is the same, but shot making is. You see what I'm saying? And them guys, let's just keep it real. I don't expect centers to just. I think J Hub could be effective in the NBA right now. He's different than he was last year. When I saw him on a 2-way last year, I'm like, why we wait? Remember, I wanted Trebling Queen. I'm saying, why this bum on the 2-way? Trebling Queen need to be on the 2-way. Oh, I ain't saying that this year. J Huff deserves to be either on the roster. I wouldn't be mad if they put him on the roster, bro. I would not be mad. He played that well to me. He did. And the Lakers won all the games he played. They won all the games he played.
He said he did a Europe step yesterday.
Yeah, he did. I watched the whole game. Bro. I watched the last 2 games. Was it Charlotte they played? No, the Pelicans. They played the Pelicans, and then they played who they played last night? I forgot that fast. San Antonio. Was it San Antonio? Yeah, San Antonio. No. Dallas. Because they went on 5. Dallas didn't win the game.
Dallas, because Jaden Hardy. Yeah, I did.
Jaden Hardy. Yep. Jaden Hardy. So again, we got some good talent down here. I'm telling y'all.
Ho. It says, Kareem, please tell the moderator that's a joke. Tell your moderator it's okay. Didn't mean no harm. What happened? I don't know what happened. Moderators, only if it's real disrespect. But go ahead.
Yeah, they must time him out or something. Yeah, only time we time out people, y'all, is when they've been totally disrespectful, totally crossing the line. Their opinions, they could totally disagree with us and call us names and all that kind of stuff. We ain't really tripping. As long as them names ain't crossing the line. Salute, Herm. Salute, my boy, Herm. As long as they ain't, they can say what they want, but, as long as they ain't talking about our families and children and stuff like that, our wives, we good. You know what I'm saying? We got some thick skin over here, man. We got some thick skin over here. So, but, we got this other trade that's trying to go down. And I saw the reports, Kareem, about what Utah wanted for Donovan Mitchell. And I was trying to help cats understand how that works too. In these trades, y'all, you got to understand. Everybody want to say Rudy Gobert, but Anthony Davis' deal actually set the market what's going on right now, y'all. His deal actually set the whole market. Everybody's following what happened with Anthony Davis. Now, we had rising, young, good talent, right? But no accolades. They had not won nothing. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, they hadn't won a thing. So this is why they were able to extract all that young talent and get all those picks. Same way Minnesota was willing to give up young talent with old talent, expiring. The old guys expiring, young guys got years so they can keep them for cheap, and all those picks. Now, once you start getting into guys that have accolades, like Rookie of the Year, Most Improved, Sixth Man, First All NBA Team, these are accolades. Once you start getting guys with accolades, those picks are going to go down because them accolades represent picks, y'all. So this is why the thing is crazy. Danny Ainge has a reputation. He's running Utah out there, y'all. He has a reputation of doing deals to rape other teams. It's like if he can't find a sucker, he won't do a deal. When I got the prize, you got to pay for it. So right now, Donovan Mitchell's young. He's a 3-time All-Star. You know, he's on the rise in a lot of guys' eyes. And he's young. He's athletic. He plays. You see what I'm saying? He's had minor injury, but I don't think he's considered one of those guys that's just he ain't in that area. So Danny Ainge knows I have a prize here. And when you rank the players like the league do every year, he's ranked higher than Rudy Gobert, even though Rudy Gobert got more accolades than him. He got all-star appearances. He got defensive players of the years. He still is ranked higher than him, probably because of his age, too. Is why.
Yeah, I think more the age, but like you said, Rudy Gobert got a lot of accolades.
He got a lot of accolades. He got a lot of accolades, bro. So Donovan Mitchell is going to pull a high. And everybody saying this is affecting Kevin Durant. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is not. Danny Ainge just wants a sucker. Well, I think he got one in New York because everybody knows New York is known. Look what New York did during the draft. They piled up these picks to get Donovan Mitchell, y'all, to get a player of that sort. That's why they knew they needed all these picks. And they have some young talent. Now, the day they decide to give off of R.J. Barrett, they're going to take it. Now, here's another small part I want y'all to understand about that trade. It's going to probably end up going down. I don't know if it is or not, but it looks like it is, right? If you notice, Utah has made it clear they're not taking back Julius Randle, but they'll take back Evan Fournier. Does that not sound strange to some of y'all? Evan Fournier got 4 years, like $80-something million left, y'all. Why would they take Evan Fournier and not Julius Randle? Ask yourself that. I'll answer it for you. Julius Randle got accolades, y'all. All NBA team, most improved. You take his contract back, your picks go way down. Now, you take on Evan Fournier, who was an even worse contract, in my opinion. He ain't got no accolades, though. Now I can still get the 6 or the 5. You start at 6, you'd be happy to get 5 or 4. You see what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere. That's why, think about what they said, too. Quentin Grimes has to be in the deal. They trying to pluck the best young talent that New York has. R.J. Barrett, Quentin Grimes. What's the other dude name? Quickly. Those are the guys they're trying to get because that's the best young talent they got. That's cheap talent you can develop. If they don't come out the way you want, get rid of them once it's time to pay them. That's what teams do. And they'll take on old boy Evan Fournier for the simple fact he's just a shooter. He's a role player. Somebody will eventually pick him up or they'll keep him. He'll be the only one on the team making money. It ain't going to be no big a deal. That's how these deals work. But if you start adding players in with accolades, you getting less and less picks. Think about this. Anthony Davis did it, right? You came right back behind and saw the same thing happen with Paul George. Nobody in that deal had major accolades. Nobody. Shai Gilgeous was the main player. No accolades. Good young talent, no accolades. Then you get over to the Jrue Holiday deal. Look at all the picks they got for Jrue Holiday. Why? They didn't give up nobody with no major accolades. Nobody. Who was the best player that got back? The guy that's going to be released now, the Lakers was thinking about? Your boy? The point guard? What's his name? Bledsoe. What he won, y'all? What he do?
And Bledsoe.
Nothing. He did nothing. I'm telling y'all, this how this stuff works. Same way with Harden. Why you think they gave us so many for Harden? Who had done anything? None of those guys had achieved anything. Was there anybody that even had made an all-star team yet? Karis LeVert was probably the best player in that trade, right?
Yep.
Again, that's why so many picks went back. This is why Brooklyn ain't flopping, y'all. They said we staying relevant because we're not going to get them a bunch of lottery picks. They still got to pay those picks to Houston. They saying we're not giving a bunch of lottery picks. Bump that. We going to stay relevant. And we're in the East. And it ain't hard to be in the play-in the East. Let's just keep it real. They top heavy more than anything. So they can drop that money, get decent veteran players in, and stay relevant. So then depending on what they get for Kyrie, if they keep Ben Simmons, because they're saying he's untradeable right now because of the health stuff, I guess. I don't know. Have you figured out why he's considered untradeable? Why is he untradeable?
I don't know.
They've been saying that in the news. He can't be traded, can't be traded. Why not?
Who?
Ben Simmons.
He could get traded, but he can't. It's weird. Like, he can't get traded for, like, it's maybe like 10, 11 players in the league he can't get traded for.
No. They can't be on the same team as him. I know that. But they're saying he's untradeable. Like, you can't just trade him right now. If you just want to trade him to anybody, you can't do that. And I don't know. I ain't figured out why they keep saying he's untradeable. Maybe I think it's because, you know, this lawsuit, the mental, the back, he had the back surgery. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's too many question marks, so nobody's going to be interested in Ben. No problem. Keep Ben. But the haul you end up getting for KD, the problem with that is because you have Ben Simmons on your roster. And a lot of those young, talented guys you would want for KD, you can't have because Ben Simmons is on your roster. That's what's holding it up. And they got jack to do with Rudy Gobert. And people say, if he got this, what does KD get? Rudy Gobert is 29 or 30. How old is Rudy Gobert?
29, 30, one of those.
29, 30. 3-time defensive player of the year. KD is 34 years old, y'all. I understand he KD, but he's 34 years old. And to a lot of people, he on a decline. Now, some say he's still top of the world. Whatever. We're going to find out. But a lot of folks didn't like what they saw from KD in the playoffs last year. Oh, that's one series. He's still 34.
34. That's
34. He's going to be 34 when the season starts. Y'all, he's 34.
Back in the days, 34 was the end of your career.
Bro,
should retire 35.
Yeah. And think about this. This is probably KD's last contract. He's going to be 38 years old.
That is his last big contract, I believe.
He could be done. And this is why KD hasn't voiced his power yet. He's not going to just go somewhere and waste the last 4 years of his career, not without having a chance to win. There's a reason KD is not communicating with the Brooklyn Nets right now, yo. There's a reason. There's a reason he's not communicating with them. They can put all the false reports out they want. You can say they have leverage because he's under contract. It's obvious they don't have leverage because he's under contract.
Exactly.
Because if they had that much leverage, they wouldn't even told us that he requested a trade. They'd have told him it doesn't matter what you request, you stand. See, that ain't good business though, y'all. Y'all don't understand that. This is billion-dollar business. You don't make those decisions off your emotions. That could cost you dearly. Because you sitting here arguing over $40 million, or let's just keep it real. You sitting here arguing over $180 million that's owed to Kevin Durant, and it could cost you billions down the road.
Billions.
You ain't stupid. You ain't become a billionaire for nothing. So this is why I'm telling you the players have power, and they'll exercise it. They have way more power than their ownerships, and the history proves it. Anthony Davis, I want to go. What happened, y'all? He left. Even Kawhi Leonard, you didn't say what he won't, but he said he won't out. And guess what happened? He got out. He took a year, but he got to where he wanted to get. James Harden, I want out. I'm gone. Ben Simmons, I'm gone. I'm telling you, Kyrie, gone. KD, gone. Any of these star players decide they want to leave, you can't do nothing about it.
Exactly.
And it's better for your PR to comply and help so that other players will say, you know what, man, I don't know what was going on over there, but I do like the way that they took care of him. You know, I know it hurt. They ain't want to, they ain't want to lose him, but at least they didn't hog time. And this man got a wife. He got children. See, that's stuff y'all forget. They just entertaining y'all. Y'all forget they actually have lives too. How do you think it is for his wife right now when she's trying to go to the grocery store? When she's trying to sit in church? When she want to go out? How do you think it is for her? How do you think it is for his children when they want to go to the playground? I'm telling you, y'all don't think about these things. These things matter, bro. And you want a hog tie guy because you got an attitude because he want to leave? It's too late for that. It's too late for that. And when that owner came out and publicly said that when it came to re-signing Kyrie, he would be willing to lose him and Kevin Durant before re-signing Kyrie, that was the coffin. That was the nail that slammed shut the coffin right there.
We got. I may cut you off. We got another Cash App. It said, "For I sing at Fountain, LA, where you sing." I guess he's talking to you, Elder.
You can go on YouTube, you'll see me. I'm all over.
It's for Marquise Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin with the Cash App. Really appreciate that, bro. Really appreciate that. Marquise Goodwin.
I think the most recent thing I did on online was on Bang channel, wasn't it? When he had that little talent show.
Yeah.
I went over there and won his talent show and pissed him off. He was mad. He was literally mad that I won. He sent my prize though. Punk ass Nick. No, let me stop. This is a child protected show. Yeah, he sent that prize though. Nickel. Mm-hmm. So you know he got his trolls over here watching every show. He got his trolls over here.
He said this the starting five.
Starting lineup next season is Kyrie Irving, Buddy Hield, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Thomas Bryant. Will this make the Lakers a championship contender? I think the Lakers are.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're a championship contender if LeBron James and Anthony Davis are healthy. Period. I do. Well, it's right there under the screen, my brother.
QF, it's right there under the screen. Do y'all see? I'm gonna ask the chat. Do y'all see this floating?
Rolling, they do. Yeah,
it's right there.
Yeah, they can see it. KAREEMLOUALLEN. KAREEMLOUALLEN. That's the Cash App.
I'll put it.
Somebody put it in the chat room. One of y'all type it in the chat room, please. Yep. No. Yeah. But I think the Lakers are a championship contender if LeBron and AD are healthy. I really do. I think they're two. I'll be conservative so we don't have to argue back and forth today, y'all. I think when I'll say this, when healthy, I'm going to say this because I believe this. When healthy, I believe they're two of the top 5 players in the game. When healthy. When healthy. Definitely 2 of the top 10 when healthy. And I think if you got that, you got a chance to win.
AD healthy, he right. I think it could be 5 or 7. No less than 7.
Hey.
I can't think of better.
AD was considered top 10. As soon as the Lakers won, what was everybody saying? He was top 3.
Yeah.
Some people were saying him and LeBron were 1 and 2 in the league. See? I don't get caught up in that because I never said that. I never put him number 2 because I didn't think he was number 2. But I sure had him in the top 5. Yep. I sure had him in the top 5. Hey, salute Baller's Life. I sure had him in the top 5.
Baller's Life in the building.
When he healthy.
Got Buck Skull Gang in the building.
When he healthy. Now, if he ain't healthy, if LeBron is not healthy and AD's not healthy, the Lakers have 0 chance of winning the chip, in my opinion. Everything hinges on those 2 guys' health. I'm just being honest. That's how I feel.
But that's true.
Yeah.
It works with Bron and AD. They healthy, we got a shot.
But here's the key. Name me a team that can lose their number 1 or their number 2 player and still win a chip. It really applies to the whole league. Your 2 top stars have to be healthy. Have to be. To have a chance. To have a chance. Have to be. You saw how bad Brooklyn looked when Kyrie got hurt. When Kyrie wasn't 100% healthy this year, they got swept by the Boston Celtics, y'all. Now, everybody else took Boston to 67 games. Everybody else. But Brooklyn, because their second best player was hurt, 4-game sweep. See you, brother. See you. Wouldn't want to be. You know what I mean? So I think that's for every team. If you're top, look what happened with what's name. He gave a valiant effort. He just didn't have enough to get over top, Giannis, without Middleton.
Yeah. He needed one more guy that could create their shot. That's why I tell people be saying if they want. I watched that series. I was in LA for the last couple games of that series.
Yeah.
And I watched every game. I look, Milwaukee be winning, and all Boston did, they closed in on Giannis. Giannis kicked it out, and they shooters couldn't put and mind you, the game is quicker than back in the days. They ran out to the shooters, and Connaughton, Portis, Wesley Matthews, when they caught and Grayson Allen, when they caught that ball, and the defender was on them, it was like a hot potato. They had to pass it out. That ball get kicked to the THT, he getting it and creating again. Now you got a second creator, a secondary ball handler after Giannis winning. Now he going to the basket and he making things happen. So now you got, you see what I'm saying? You get different things. Cause now the kick out, he not THT fake, and then he go to the basket. Now they Boston defense would have been scrambling, and he could have got them guys a better shot. Cause Giannis, they knew Giannis was predictable. He go to the back, then he kicked out, and they just ran to the shooters. They couldn't do nothing. They turned the ball over. I was so mad. They was getting it. They was turn fake and try to dribble, turnover, ref walking, traveling. That's why I'm surprised Milwaukee didn't address that need in the offseason. I don't get it. And they picked up the old left-hand guy from Utah.
Yeah, I saw that. But he's a creator. He's a shot creator. He hurt. He coming off of, I don't think he'll play.
ACL. He's 35. Ingles. 35 coming for ACL. I'm not paying him that big money they had, that $6 million. I would have that $6 million. I would have went somewhere else and gave him minimum.
Hey, that's another reason I know Utah was going to blow it up too, because when Ingles left, I remember there was a quote. It was not no state. It was a quote from him saying that I'll do whatever it takes to help this team right now, since I can't play. Use my contract to give them leverage, but I'll be back next year on this team.
Yeah, they got a lot of business and stuff out there.
And then when they didn't re-sign him, I said, "Oh yeah, they finna tank that thing."
He's a fan favorite, and I think he has a lot of business out there.
He does. He wanted to be back in Utah.
For this trade here, the Lakers shouldn't have to give up a second round pick. Buddy Hield, this helps Indiana more than it's helped. Buddy Hield got extra year on his deal.
Well, Indiana made him a starter, and he played really well. I mean, his shooting percentage.
Yeah, they came out recently, and Duarte and what's the name going to be in the backcourt.
I understand
the Boston deal. They said they cleared space for Duarte and they hand over the ring for Duarte and Halliburton
yes.
for their backcourt. And now they're looking at the guy who said LeBron got to prove to me, Benedict Mathis.
Yes.
I think he's going to be their three, because Indiana want to put them guys right into the horse fire. Because I saw the press, they said they wants to go off and run it.
They still want a first-round pick for Buddy Hield too, though, bro.
They're not getting no first-round pick for him.
We're going to find out. This is why the Lakers is trying not to put those other guys.
That would be a lot.
I already know what they're
that would be the same thing like we did for Russ.
Hey,
2 good players, none. You get 2 young double-digit players and a first round for him.
Now I'm gonna tell you this.
I got 2 years left on the deal, and he's one-dimensional.
Let me say this.
40%. Let me say this. I'm not doing that.
Let me say this though. Let me say this. Listen up. If the Lakers have already made the decision that they have to move from THT because of the PR, the backlash, and if they're putting none in the deal, what it says to me is that the Lakers don't trust his health. Because I saw Pelinka get interviewed and asked about him. And I'm telling you, I watch facial expressions, all this kind of stuff. You know, these guys are trained on that stuff, but you can't hide it all the time. He don't seem very excited about none. And he said, oh, he's cleared. And he's been in there, you know, he's been in the gym. You know what I mean? He didn't have nothing glowing to say about none. He didn't bash him, but he didn't have nothing glowing to say. He did not. So that makes me think the Lakers are not confident in none health this year. So what they trying to do, this is why they don't want to put that extra pick in, because they know they need a pick for Buddy Hield. So they're trying to package THT, none, and like Wyndon Gabriel, and then use a pick to make up a little bit of the extra money, and then eat some money, because Hield is actually like what, 22 million, and those guys with that pick together is only going to be about 18 million bucks.
Yeah, but them out the pick, them 2 guys and Gabriel.
What?
Or Hillbilly Kobe or Stanley Johnson, the deal went through with those guys.
I fully understand that. And I know you have no desire to give up the pick. I'm telling you, the Lakers will, though, if they have it.
I don't think they're good for Buddy Hield. I don't see it.
Hey, Kareem. The Lakers, Kareem. The Lakers have already literally put that information out there. That's the type of package they're trying to put together. They want to get Kyrie with one pick, and they want to use the other pick to go get a Buddy Hield, or it was another person.
No, the other pick was when Miles Turner was involved.
No,
Buddy Hield, Miles Turner.
No, that would have been a 2-pick deal then. If they'd have got Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, remember they'd have been eating salad.
I guess we wait and see. I doubt.
They would have had to give up both picks to do that deal. Because Miles Turner was definitely worth one, and we'd had to give up another one for eating the salary. Yeah. But I'm telling you, that's what the Lakers are thinking, and I think they think it's worth it for some odd reason. I
would do 100 push-ups on here if they do that deal with a first round. I just don't see it.
I'm hoping
fighting the threads off for a first round pick. I don't see them doing for Buddy Hield.
I'm hoping maybe they'll do this. Remember how the Doug McDermott thing on that? Maybe the Lakers just get Doug McDermott in the deal. Maybe we take him back and move THT to THT or none to them. Because I think Brooklyn would take THT because he's only going to have one more year expiring, and then none is expiring. And it's only, THT deal is a $10 million deal, and it'll be expiring. And none's $5 million is expiring this year. So I think maybe the Lakers could take McDermott back because he's healthy and send THT and none over there. But I think them picks are going to go in that deal. I really do. I think the Lakers, to get that deal done, they're going to have to get those 2 picks up in the Kyrie deal somehow. Either both to the Nets, or one to the Nets and one to San Antonio or Indiana, whichever team gets involved. I don't think the Lakers are going to be able to escape this deal to get him and get rid of Russ and then bring in boy without giving up both those picks.
This is why I disagree.
Okay.
If Steph Curry may be in the deal, I know, but I'm saying as far as this, because the THT and none is separate from the Westbrook.
I understand. Yep, I understand.
And that alone is you get a 21-year-old, Buddy Hield 29.
Bro, you don't have to impress me. But again, Buddy Hield changed the narrative for him. Go look at what he did in Indiana, bro. I don't think you looked.
Last 2 games, yeah, I get that.
No, not last 2 games. Remember, he got traded the trade deadline, and I'm talking about what he did to finish the season. Buddy Hield took his shooting percentage from like 42% all the way up to 47%. And he scored 19 a game, like 18.7 a game, bro. He was killing for the Pacers.
And
again, he changed the narrative that he don't have to be a high volume, low percentage shooter is what he changed. That you put him in a scenario where you let him go, he'll shoot a high percentage. 47% from a guy like Buddy Hield, you taking that all day, every day, bro. I know it's small sample size, but I'm telling you, everything I'm hearing, Kareem, the Lakers are trying to keep that pick so they can include it to get Buddy Hield. That's the only reason they want to keep that other pick. I told people, the Lakers are not tripping on these picks. They will give them up, but they got to justify them in their mind because they're saying with just getting Kyrie, that's not enough shooting. And there's no way what's in them giving us old boy. They're not. I can just tell you that now. I don't see them ever giving us Steph Curry. I don't. Because that's the type of deal when it's done, everybody would say the Lakers robbed them, bro. They would. Because they would have got the 2 best players in people would say, I'm not saying it's gonna be facts, but people would say that the Lakers got the 2 best players in the thing and you only gave up 1 pick. You gave up Steph Curry and Kyrie for a pick.
No, I think that'd be 2 picks.
Brooklyn is not gonna let that happen. Watch. They're not gonna let that happen.
We got another cash out from Banks. Appreciate that, Banks.
Hey, salute, Banks. Thank you. Appreciate the support of the channel.
Appreciate the support of the channel, Banks.
Yep. So remember, if y'all want your stuff, questions read, you can send.
He said go Pistons. He said go Pistons.
All right.
Go
Pistons. Garden of Weeding. I like that name. I like that. Appreciate the super chat.
Appreciate the super
Garden
chat.
Wheaton said, do you think teams spike the Lakers when it comes to trade deals? Yes. There's a thing out there called the Laker trade tax, and I believe we pay it. It kind of feels like teams don't like to do trades with them. They don't. They hate doing trades with the Lakers because let me tell you why, though. Most of the time, the players who have the power wield their power to get to LA. and the teams hate it. That all these players and their agents behind the scenes are pushing and pressing them to get them to LA. And the Lakers always end up winning and these deals, and they end up winning chips. So obviously envy and jealousy gonna come into play. You know, and the Lakers had one of the best GMs for a long, long time in Jerry West. Showtime Lakers, Shaq and Kobe. He constructed all that. Look at all these deals that went down. They mad that Shaq just left Orlando. They negotiating, right? And nobody normally leaves the way Shaq did. They don't normally leave that fast. But old boy wasn't paying Shaq what he wanted. And Jerry West said, I'll pay it to you. And then traded. Think about this, y'all. He traded an all-star center in Vlade Divac. He was an all-star. Traded him for the rights to get Kobe, a high schooler. Bold moves, y'all. They look like heists right now, but at the time, it's like, why would the Lakers give up for that pick? What in the world?
Yeah.
Vlade was one of the best big men in the game.
Yeah. Vlade was good.
Yeah, he was look at that. He was an all-star the year before. Let's get to 300, y'all. We're 4 likes away. Come on, y'all.
Let's get to 300 likes, man.
300 likes real quick.
Likes.
Appreciate y'all. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, the Lakers pay a tax now because we've been down and we rebuilding, and teams don't want to help the Lakers at all, which is fine. We pay we paid the tax for Anthony Davis, and guess what? It set the trend for the whole league, and we won a chip. Yoo-hoo. So we're gonna pay the tax for Kyrie, but guess what? We'll probably end up winning the chip. Nick T, salute my brother. Appreciate it. He said, I sent a GoFundMe to handicap number 04 entire season. I don't know. What does that mean?
Russ.
Oh, he said, I set a go. Oh, Russ. I set a goal. I forgot Russ's number 0 to kidnap. I get it now. I'm sorry. I'm slow, y'all. I'm slowing that in. Yeah, he's still going to do a GoFundMe just so they could get Russ out of there. I'm telling you, I think it was Ticket or whatever I was on. I was like, bro, the only reason you got the Lakers offseason ranked so low because Russ still on the roster. That's why you got it ranked so low. And Kyrie not. That book will go from a D- to an A. How that's going to happen for just Kyrie coming, bro? Stop. Oh, man. Steve says, subscribe to the channel if you're new. 450 people in here. We got 300 likes or fewer from hitting Kareem's goal of 5,000 before next Saturday, y'all. We got a week to get. Was it 300? 450 people in here? Yeah, 300. We only need 300.
How many people left? Randy, how many people for the subscribers?
300 or fewer from hitting Kareem.
I don't know if this means likes. Yeah, I think the subscribers. Yeah, the subscribers.
So we need 300 subscribers. That's it. Before
so we need to average like 50.
We're going to get it. Watch them tick up. You be waking up in the morning, bro. It's going to be watch. Because they're going to watch the repeat. And when we say subscribe, those folks going to be coming in subscribing. So you'll wake up every morning with 10, 15 new subscribers. Watch, bro.
You need about 50 a day.
We'll get it. Watch. And we may not get it in 50 a day, but we'll get it. Watch. By Saturday, we'll get it.
Get to 300. We definitely need to.
Now, of course, Saturday, I won't be on. If you're going to be on live, I won't be on with you on Saturday unless it's late at night. But
Saturday, my birthday, y'all. It's gonna be lit.
You ain't gonna be on Saturday. You gonna do it this Sunday then, huh?
No. I gotta celebrate some my peoples.
I got you.
Alive, my peoples.
Kareem coming on his birthday, y'all. He said it. Now, I ain't committed. I'm not coming on. I'm telling you right now. I'll be keeping the Shabbat. I ain't doing it.
I'll be on Saturday.
Yeah, I will not be on Saturday. Late night. If you on late, I may slide in there when the sun go down. I may slide in. If I'm still up and not doing nothing. Kareem needs to do a drink stream for the boy.
Oh, yeah, you know what it is, Randy.
Hey, here your drink right here, bro. Here your drink right there, man. It's a little wine.
He said, Elder, can you?
I'm not looking in Aaron. Salute, Aaron. I'm not looking in the chat, brother. I'll be focusing on what we got going on here.
I don't know what you're talking about, though.
I don't either. I don't be looking in the chat. I'm sure there's people in there that disagree with what I'm saying. I mean, that's probably what it is. It just makes sense, you know. But some of them, you know, they are motivated by certain things or whatever, so they just disagree. And, you know, we're in this microwave world, bro. Everybody want it right now.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but what's up with Rasheed Wallace? Is he on the coaching staff?
From what I understand, he is not. I don't think we're getting him either.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind
Hey,
of
Darvin, think about what Darvin said when he got, in the beginning. He didn't sound, he's like, we working through that, but hey, that ain't a done deal. Like he was like really pushing back, like, hey, he ain't on the staff. Like, we trying to figure that out. I don't know if there's other things, or I don't know. I have no clue on that. I don't have no intel or no insight on what's going on with Rasheed joining. I know I would love to have him on the staff, though, from everything I'm hearing. And from what I know, I would love him to be there for the big men. Team lied about Sheed. I don't know if they lied.
But I think she is important for the big man. We got AD in him. I would love that.
Yeah, I think he can help. There's others that can help too, though. There's other people we can get that'll do just as good. Biggest thing them big men need is to keep a battery in their back.
That's what they need. A lot of big men get lazy. They need to be motivated throughout the whole game.
Get you guards that know how to feed the post. Just get guard. I'm gonna tell you, I was so impressed with that Javon McCoy guy. He truly knows how to feed the post, bro. I saw him make some incredible post pass. Stuff that I just don't even see on the NBA level, y'all. I'm telling you, they basic and you don't pay attention to it, but guys today can't make these passes. Well, when a guy's posting and the guy's overplaying him and he spins and you got to drop it in, he's making that pass. There's not a lot of guys in the league that make that pass today. And I saw him do it several times. I'm like, man, this dude get it. He a pro. I like that dude. I hope he get a chance. That's another one we probably going to lose too. That McCoy dude, we're going to lose him. Watch. We're going to lose him.
Yeah.
Because he can get a shot anywhere in the mid. He's a mid-range specialist, bro. Because as soon as you cut him off, guess what he does? He spins right into a shot, though. And he got that thing down, bro. Coming from the right, from the left, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yep. Don't believe the reports. That's all I can tell you. Unless it's an actual quote. Now, if it quotes him, yes. Was she doing that podcast with Bonzi Wells? Right now? They're on the podcast right now? I forgot Bonzi do a podcast. I just saw him a couple weeks ago at the funeral. Bonzi. I just saw him a couple weeks ago. So he was a guy that signed with our group, and we just knew Bonzi, though, because he was in the area, so we all knew each other. He was from Muncie, so we just knew Bonzi, and when he got drafted, we lost him on draft night. He went with Master P after that, man. Master P was coming in buying boogers back then, bro.
Yeah.
So he went there. Penny Hardaway hired Sheed Wallace in Memphis. Did he? He was let go mid-season. Don't know why.
Also, he let go.
Well, apparently last year, I'm assuming Penny Hardaway had him. Oh, you remember they had a bunch of crap. Then they had like the investigation on Memphis of guys taking money the wrong way and all that kind of stuff. He was let go mid-season. Don't know why. That's why he said we're working through it. There may be some. Maybe they're trying to tie Rasheed to some of that recruiting or whatever. It could be. So it's sad. It's sad. That sucks. Because Bonzi, he's at one of historical black colleges in Memphis. He at one of those colleges now. He the head coach there. So I forget the name of that place.
He went to Boise State, right? Something like that, right? Bonzi went to
he went to Ball State.
Ball State.
Thank you, sis. Yeah, he went to Ball State. That's right there in his hometown of Muncie. Yeah, that's right there in his hometown of Muncie. I remember playing with Bonzi when he was 16. We played the tournament. That was sis brought that in and said it right there. I told her just sit it there. I played with him when he was 16 years old. I think it was the first time I played. I had seen him play and stuff and knew about him, but that was the first time I played with him. And that bug, I was like, man. At 16, I knew he was a pro. Now I was older than him, of course, but when he was 16, I was like, yeah, he a pro. He gonna make the league. I didn't like the Ball State move because Ball State was just not big. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, he could have went to Indiana, Purdue, Ohio State. He could have went anywhere he wanted. Everybody wanted.
They end up still getting drafted.
Oh yeah. He was still a lottery pick. Remember, he was a lottery pick. So the Pistons took him 10th, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, but I just at the beginning when I first thought about it, I was like, he needs a bigger school. he just put Ball State on the map, because they were balling. Ball State was in it. They were in the mix back then with Bonzi. Yeah.
The other Greg, Gregory Brown. No, he got mixed up. He's like, what? He thought I was talking to him. It's another Greg. Let's talk about something.
Yeah, good dude.
Yeah, so so what you think about Braun and the Drew League? Him and
I mean, I tell you what I was most impressed with. See how much weight he lost? He done slimmed down.
Braun slimmed down.
Slimmed down, bro.
Braun slimmed down.
Braun's he's a machine when it comes to just that's what he needs, bro. He knows. Braun's a machine. So I was very impressed with how he looked, how he was moving. The way this team's structured, we get everything the way it's supposed to be. He's gonna be all right this year, bro.
And see, the thing about Braun, what I like about Braun, he loves basketball. AD don't strike me as that. I'd be shocked if I saw AD in the Drew League. AD don't do up. AD don't do up. You know who loves basketball too? Jamal Crawford.
Think about it. True, but think about it. Big men don't do well and stuff like that.
Nah, they don't.
Pat, so he shouldn't show up at the Drew League. AD's a true big man. And I'm not going to question his love for the game. I'm not. Because he's doing it different than like LeBron and the other gym rats. Most of those guys you talk about like that, think about it. When we talk about gym rats like that, like KG may be the only guy I can think of that's a true big man that I'm always talking about. Man, he in the gym. The rest of them, it's just not.
Giannis, but you talk about centers, you talk about though, right?
Yeah. Big man is just tough to see. Big man. Giannis moves like a
forward. He's a forward.
He's a forward and he moves like a guard. You know what I mean? LeBron moves
like centers like a B and Jokic,
Yeah, you don't hear about them like that all the time. You just don't, man. You don't. That don't mean they don't love the game, though. That does not mean they don't love the game.
It's this guy, right? He was 7 feet. And he said, when you're that tall, people want you to love basketball.
They do. Because they think, you got the height. Why not take advantage of it? This game is made for people with that height. But everybody don't love it. That's what people said about me with football. I mean, I admit to folk, I was much better in football. And I'm a damn good basketball player, I mean, let's just keep it real. You play college basketball on it, man, you ain't no scrub. You know what I'm saying? If you got out there and actually played, you ain't no scrub. That's still a small percentage of people that can actually make a college roster. You know what I'm saying? Get a scholarship. That's a small amount of folk. So I wasn't no scrub, and I had offers to play overseas. Basketball, I didn't want to leave. I barely wanted to leave my city, my state. Let alone go to Puerto Rico, let alone go to Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? So, no, that just wasn't for me. I wasn't interested in that.
Because he didn't take the shot.
Oh. Okay. That could be part of it. Cool. I don't know. I don't want to speculate because I don't know nothing about that. I really don't. And I mean, I don't know. They don't have no mandates in California, right? Because if that's the case, Kyrie in trouble. What the hell we want Kyrie for then? He ain't taking the shot.
I know they said yesterday Kyrie was with Phil Hanley.
Yeah, so it ain't no mandate like that then in California. So I don't know what the big issue is about with she not taking the shot. There are plenty of guys in the league that ain't took the shot, y'all. Promise you. Wait. You can always tell.
I know Jaylen Brown they take it.
You can always tell when they go to Toronto, them guys will never go up there because you got to have the shot to get in the country.
Jaylen Brown, they take it all.
Bill didn't take it. Bradley Bill didn't take the shot.
Yeah, and Malcolm Brogdon didn't take it either.
Yeah, there's plenty of cats.
Malcolm Brogdon and Jaylen Brown both like conscious guys. They made a big deal about it because Kyrie was in New York and he wasn't playing. He missed games, so that's why it became a big deal, and because it was Kyrie. Yeah, and they justify it by Wiggins going and doing it, and then saying, "Well, look what happened to him." Like because he took the shot, he became an NBA All-Star and won the NBA championship because he took the shot, bro. Stop it! Just stop it! Just stop it!
If I was Wiggins, I'd have been like, trade me. I would have. I ain't taking that shit. I'd trade me. That's why I like being independent. Ain't nobody gonna come tell me take no damn shot. Keep your business, keep whatever you got. I ain't taking shit. Now, how you feel about that? And that's on you. It's your body, not body. You know what I mean? It's amazing. You get all these people out here that just my body with the abortion, all this kind of stuff. My body, my body. When it comes to the shot, it ain't your body, is it? These boogers that believe in that shot, boy, they come on you like a 2-ton heavy stick. New York and California, the two most liberal states, are on states of these goofy mandates. Yeah. California, I think in California, though, it was in San Francisco.
It was San Francisco.
And in New York, it was just in New York City. It wasn't all the state of New York. It was just New York City.
Yeah, the city, yeah.
Yeah. So, and because, you know, Kyrie worked in the city, that's why he qualified. That's why he, and see, even that's stupid. You can't work here or live here, but you can come in without the shot. I got more respect for Canada than that. Canada, like, look, if you ain't getting the shot, don't come to our country.
Yeah.
Here it is, New York. I'll let everybody else and their mama come in, do what they got to do, with or without the shot. But anybody that live here, you got to have it. Man, let me get off that, man, before I get going on that. It's retarded, bro. I would never live, but man, you might as well be in Russia, bro. You might as well be in Russia. You're in a communist state, bro. You really are. You're in a communist state. I ain't dealing with that stuff, bro. You ain't gonna tell me I can't protect my family? Like hell I can't. Yeah. I just move. I got 40 other states to go to. 50. I go to Guam if I have to. Shit. So it just, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Scottie Pippen Jr., you think he got NBA career?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Too many people like him. Too many people like him. I don't like his he ain't no pure point guard yet. He was working on it. He has a hard time making entry passes, and he can score. I watched him try to blitz him and do all that stuff. He's so quick. He gets around it, and he got that shifty quickness. You know what I mean? He don't look fast like John Wall. He just look around, boom, he'll pass you, and he land that thing up. You know what I'm saying? You good, Kareem?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you look like you sleep over there, man.
Now I got the phone.
Oh, you're looking at your phone. Okay. Yeah.
I got low eyes.
And he's on two-way. And again, I think the Lakers are doing this like this because they don't know how many people are going to be gone. But to me, Kareem, can I tell you what I believe? The Lakers seem convinced this year that they're going to go ahead and move on from THT.
I think so.
Yeah, I hate that because I wanted to see.
Maybe in the wait.
He's a backup. He's a guy that you can play 50 games at least. You know what I'm saying? He could be your third point guard because you're gonna need 3. So if you get Kyrie back, you're gonna have a veteran backup point guard to go with it because it ain't gonna work with Kyrie and Scottie Pippen. Now Pippen will. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this: Pippen get an effort on the defense. He little, but he go at you defensively.
Effort on defense.
Yeah, he got quick hands.
His father stressed that to him. You
Absolutely.
can see that.
Yeah, I think Pippen is going to get the opportunity. Now, I just don't. If the Lakers have to depend on these young guys at all this year, we in trouble.
That's what I worry about. If we depend on, we're in trouble.
Yeah, if we dependent on, honestly, I really seen the guys like Gabriel and Johnson and all those guys. You're great, but we moving y'all to the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th spot on the team. Y'all should be playing every other game. Y'all shouldn't be in the.
Exactly.
But again, I know Darwin and them like to play a lot of people because of the way they play, how hard they play on defense. So you can't have no 7-8 man rotation. You got to have a 10-11 man rotation to do what Darwin and them like to do. So that's why I think they want to be thick. That's why I think the competition going to be there. And that's why guys can earn minutes. You may be pegged to start off only playing 13 to 18 minutes a game, but you can easily bump that to 25 if you're getting it done while you're out there.
Yeah.
And the guy ain't, you're going to take his minutes. And it's justified because you out there. You out there. So I just, like a hillbilly Kobe and all that, he shouldn't be our 6th man. I mean, he should be in the rotation. He should be in the rotation. And I haven't seen it. I was one advocating that if he come back a little, like 10, 15 pounds stronger, jumper a little bit wetter, his handle just a tad bit tighter, that makes a world of difference to your game, bro. Being able to get your shots off and get to certain spots where you can raise up. And he had a true little jump shot. So I like his confidence. I love his IQ. He's got to be in the 9, 10 man rotation. He does. But like if guys like Wyndon Gabriel don't play a lot of minutes, I'm not tripping. Even Stanley Johnson, if he's not playing a ton of minutes,
I don't think he's gonna play a ton of minutes.
I'm not, but because he only offers the defense. Yeah, but I hear he been really working on his jump shot because that's the only thing stopping him. If he's a true 3-point threat, oh, he's a great 3-and-D then. Stanley Johnson is. Yeah, but I think it's just breeding competition on that team.
I get it.
It's just breeding competition on that team, bro. So I think it should be very competitive, and guys are going to have to earn everything. Unless your name LeBron, AD, and Kyrie.
She said Troy Brown. Yeah, because Troy Brown came in the league.
We got a lot of guys that can play point guard. We got a lot of guys that can handle that ball like that now. But it sounds like we're finna get rid of a couple of them. I think they finna get rid of THT and none. I do. And I think they want to package them with a pick to get the right shooter. And they think Buddy Hield's that guy. They may even look to go to old boy down there in Toronto.
Trent. Yeah.
They may go to him, y'all. Don't be surprised. It seems like, hey, salute Big Sneed. Hey, all y'all.
Big Sneed.
Hey, that's our boy right there, Big Sneed. Reports and Entertainment. He be putting the news out. Y'all need to subscribe to his channel, y'all. That's Big Sneed right there. Y'all need to go subscribe to Big Sneed Reports and Entertainment. He putting it out, y'all. Big Sneed be getting it out. Go over, support the brother. Give him some love. Just go through and like his videos for him, man. He out there working hard, just getting in it. He only been in YouTube a couple weeks, but I'm telling you, go look. Y'all gonna be impressed. When y'all go over there and see what he done put out in a couple weeks, y'all gonna be impressed. Go support my boy Big Steve. That's a real brother right there, man. That's a real dude right there. Like that brother, love that brother. That's a good dude. Y'all hear me? Go support Big Sneed. Reports and Entertainment. He got all the reports. He got all the reports on everything going on, y'all. I'm telling you. Videos, highlights. He got up, man. Wait till y'all go see what he putting out. Y'all gonna love it. And it ain't, he ain't got a ton of, 3, 4, 5. He ain't on that level yet. He ain't doing that yet. But he just got a lot of good stuff you can go over, watch his whole videos be done, 3, 4, 5 minutes, stuff like that. Just go support my boy, man. Big Steve, salute my brother. Love you, dog.
Salute, bro.
Salute. Yeah. Ooh, how long we been going, man? 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours. Buddy is their guy because Rob was his agent. Yeah. Rob was his agent. He was his agent. It was somebody else. Rob was their agent too.
Rob was Eric Gordon agent.
Yeah, Eric Gordon agent. Yeah, that's his guy. That's right.
Godala.
Yeah. Nice. But what's the name is looking to get him. Philly going hard after Eric Gordon. They want Eric Gordon bad.
I'm surprised it ain't happening yet. It takes them long.
Again, pieces got to fall where they may. Philly really got to move old boy. I think they're gonna try to be like this last hour thing and move old they're gonna try to move Tobias, man. Yep. And see, that's the stuff you got to move on because what if Philly get in and tell what's the name now? Hey, take Tobias, we'll give you a pick. We'll take back Josh Richardson. We had him. We'll take Josh Richardson. We'll take this.
The Spurs.
Yeah, that's Spurs. Yeah. So you can't just play a game like the Spurs is waiting, but the first good deal come along, they take it. Because all the Spurs care about is the pick.
And you think about Tobias, it's like a Spurs type of player, though.
He is.
He's a Spurs. He's a low maintenance. He do everything right. Ain't gonna argue, quiet.
30,
he's a Spurs.
He's what, 37 million expiring contract? Yeah. Spurs take that all day, every day, and play him. They play him there. They would play Tobias Harris. That's their little veteran they can keep in there and play. Now, if he just offered to say, I don't want to play with y'all, hey, I'll give you 10 mil to leave. Hey, now we're gonna let you go. You know what I mean? But if he really ain't looking to get bought out, they probably would play Tobias Harris. I don't know what they got the Olympian there that played 3. Well, they
played a lot of 4 in Philly.
He played 4, yeah. What's the Olympian dude name there? Johnson. Oh,
Keldon Johnson
or something. It's some kind of he made the Olympic team.
Keldon Johnson.
He made the Olympic team.
They just gave him $80 million. 4 years, $80 million.
Yeah. That's their dude. They like him. He's part of their future. That's why they just paid him. So we'll see. But yeah, I hope the Lakers move fast. Summer League's over now, right? Then it end today.
Yeah, Portland won.
And then those what's the name guys are supposed to be going on vacation, right?
Yeah, to 17th. Today, Portland won a championship.
Yeah.
What's the name? Son look good, Samaki Walker.
He did what?
He looked good.
He was coaching him?
No, his son.
Oh, his son played for Portland?
Yeah.
Mm.
He don't make no mistakes. He plays steady.
You know, I got to see that big boy play finally. I think is he with Memphis? The Kenny Lofton dude?
Oh, yeah, 27-14.
Bro, I watched him play. I was like, oh.
No, but he could shoot the three, he could put the ball on the floor, and you're not stopping him on the post.
No. That left hand too?
You not stop. He's strong as you're not stopping him on the post.
Hey.
But the thing about him, he did see. I watched when players do it everywhere they went. Like the Olympics, every time he stepped on the court, he do it. So that's when you feel it could translate.
He's a crowd mover. Remember that back in the day?
Yeah, people banging.
Rock him, move the crowd. That booker moving the crowd. They couldn't do nothing with him, bro. I like what I saw, and he got him down the court. Okay, he wasn't like this hurting him. He do need to lose some weight. He need to lose some weight. But not that much. Keep him thick and strong like that.
Yeah, he need to be thick and strong. Yeah,
that booker's he's a load, bro. Where did he play college?
Man, I forgot. But he dominated college. He averaged like 20 and 10 in college.
Hey, Marlon, didn't I tell y'all that?
Oh, he killed Murray, killing him.
Didn't I tell y'all that?
He had 20 every game he played in the summer league.
And he just missed the fundamental. He's solid in a row, mofo. I told you. I ain't tripping. Sacramento is known for blowing picks. I'm not mad at them this year for taking him over that Jaden Ivey dude. And I know Jaden Ivey got the upside of like a Russell Westbrook and all that. I'm so impressed with that upside. You know, I want a pure point guard. I want a guy that's going to create for others. I want that. I don't just need an athletic scoring guard. You don't win like that. So I'm okay with them doing this deal they did. And I told you this dude was the real deal. I could listen to his coach and tell, oh, yeah. Because he wasn't selling a bag of goods. You could tell he wasn't no slick old car salesman from back in the 70s. He wasn't that dude. So I'm not surprised Keegan Murray destroyed the summer league. I'm not surprised at all.
Oh, he went to Louisiana Tech.
Oh, did he?
Kenny
Lofton?
And that's not the Kenny Lofton from that's not the Kenny Lofton from baseball son.
No, that's not his son?
No.
He just got the same name?
Yeah.
Okay. That boy can play.
He can play.
I like him. Did he get drafted?
Nah, they didn't get drafted. They picked him up. Memphis picked him up. He fit Memphis too. Because you know you compare him to Zebo.
Because that left hand to move. Zebo was agile. Zebo, man, that footwork wasn't no joke.
He more athletic than Zebo too.
Yeah, and Zach is
going. He would jump off the floor.
He was highly skilled though. Zach is highly skilled, bro.
Yeah, he highly skilled.
And he tough. Zach is about as tough as they come, bro.
Yeah, Zach is tough.
He is about as tough as they come. Mm-hmm.
Baby crying.
Me and my daughter in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They doing one of the brothers doing some woodwork out back. I think they're keeping her up. This her sleep time normally, and then she would stay up all night. You know how babies do. So yeah, I hear the saw going out back too. Wasn't this the same person in there last time? Yeah. Putting up stuff and just trolling and because bro, if they would offer him an extension, my phone would have been lit up. I ain't got nothing. You got anything on your phone?
I ain't see it.
See, dudes like that, I would block actually, because I don't like that type of stuff. I would block him trolling like that. Yeah, the brothers out there doing something because I can hear that saw going.
It's still yeah. Damn, it seems like it's night.
Oh, Jaden Ivey. I think Jaden Ivey is going to be a good little player, but I for what Sacramento needs. Look at what Sacramento got.
Yeah,
I love my guards I got now, and I'm not. Nope. that I know he's a talent, but you know, now maybe I'd have done the switch. Hey, you on him, we're gonna go a different route, but you got to give me something to get the spot to get him.
Now I think that was a good pickup because they still got Fox under a lot of years.
Absolutely.
Murray fits right in at the 3.
Yep.
And then you got Malik Monk and Kevin Hertel. We got Kevin Hertel too.
I forgot.
We got Kevin Hertel.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Hertel could play.
I'm gonna be something to see what kind of minutes Malik get.
Kevin Hertel. See, the thing is, he could play the 2 and the 3.
What did they trade for him? Or did they just give him a pick or something? How
Nah,
they get
for, Kevin Hertel? What was? I can't remember who Kevin Hertel got traded for.
I don't remember. Who did they send back to Atlanta? That's another team that can make moves.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be draft picks.
Hey, Atlanta should go after KD hard. I think they should. I think they got the pieces to do it. Because I like DeAndre Hunter.
Oh, they traded Holiday and Hawkless for him.
Yeah, they got the pieces there. I put old boy in that deal. Maybe move him to a third team because I don't know what's the name of them Love Collins like that. But DeAndre Hunter is who they would want in the draft picks. I'd get him up for KD if I was them.
What? And the quickness.
Yeah, I would. Because Hunter is good. Don't get me wrong, y'all. But he's not on like the guy down in Toronto. He's not on his level. He's not. He's good. He's really a good, solid guy. No lie. You like him on your team. But he don't have the upside that the Rookie of the Year had. He don't have it. And man, the question's supposed to come through the Cash App, man. What you doing, bro? Super chat. I'm messing.
Yeah. You're right. Supposed
to be in the super chat, man. You in all caps. You yelling at us too, man. You didn't go to the super chat, my brother, and then you yelling at us. What's up, man? What's up with that, man? What's up with that, man? Next question. Or next thing we got there. So everybody just need to be. I said it. I think last week. Everybody just need to be patient, man. Need to be patient. The deals will go down when they need to go down. You got all summer, really. There's no real reason to have to get a deal done now. You don't have to. You just don't. You don't have to do a deal right now. I don't even know if New Jersey. I keep calling Brooklyn, New Jersey, man. I can't get up.
Always call them Jersey.
I do. I don't know.
I live in New York.
I don't know. I don't know if they're even ready to do a deal right now.
He said he's not yelling his bad.
I'm messing with
my man Muhammad.
Hey, Muhammad, you know I know you, bro. I'm just teasing you, bro. I'm messing with you, bro.
Alaikum salam.
Yeah, they said realistic is Kyrie to the Lakers. I think it's very realistic. I did not think Bron playing in the Drew League yesterday and Kyrie at Fields camp yesterday was coincidental getting the Saturday headlines. And guess what? You're right. But guess what? Everybody's mad because Kyrie didn't come to the game. You clearly saw the man over there doing old boys camp. That must have ran over whatever. Or he's tired, whatever. It's a freaking Drew League.
Vegas is 4 hours. Oh, he did the camp in Vegas?
No, I don't know where Phil hit. He probably did in L.A. Where's the Drew League?
That's 4 hours. That's not nobody gonna be rushing.
No. Where the Drew League's where? In Seattle or something like that?
Oh, you saying the Drew League? Oh,
yeah, they were mad. They were mad that Kyrie didn't go to the Drew League game.
Oh, the Drew League. Okay.
He probably didn't feel like hopping at it yet. He probably ain't Drew League in Seattle or something like that?
No, it's in L.A.
Oh, is it in L.A.?
Yeah, Seattle got a league too. They got a league with Jamal Crawford and the more players.
Okay, I thought that was a Drew League.
Drew League in L.A. It started by that old man went to stop at the game.
He probably was tired after the camp and didn't want to go, man. I mean, it's a Drew League. He ain't got to show up. No matter if he said he coming or not. But people was tripping on him because he didn't show up for that. Well, he ain't come to Drew League. He ain't gonna make it to Laker games. I'm like, y'all people got some problems, man. Y'all really need some help. Y'all do. It's a summer league game, bro. It's a pickup game. What you tripping about? What you tripping about? The man was doing the camp, working with the children, man, helping them with their ball handling skills. So, no, I don't have any concerns. Me, personally, from everything I see and know, I got no concerns about Kyrie being a problem playing for the Lakers, besides the normal stuff, which is health. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know anybody tripping on any of these players about health because all these boogers is hurt. Almost all these superstars and stars are hurt, man. All of them.
The Drew League is in Watts.
It's in Watts?
But this guy says South Central.
Okay.
There's too many people saying that's two different places. Watts and South Central, two different places. They both in LA, but you know.
I don't know nothing about LA.
I was just saying, I never want to go out there.
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt I ever go there. I can't justify a need to go there. I can't. I'm not saying I wouldn't go to the state of California. I don't have no desire to, though. I don't. I know I got to go to Seattle next spring. I'm in Seattle next spring. But
Seattle, when you're going, yeah, it's nice out there.
Yeah. I was in Portland, what was it, earlier this year, last year? I can't remember. It was not too long
Portland,
ago.
Oregon?
Yeah, I was in Portland for a week not too long ago.
How was it?
It was all right. I mean, the no humidity is nice, but man, that place was nasty to me. It was trash everywhere, weirdos walking all around. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm straight. People stay out here for this weather. I'm straight. Tent cities everywhere, bro. I mean, the house we stayed in was it was a $2.1 million house, right? We stayed in. You know, you do the what do you call it, like a Airbnb type of thing in the house, and it was for sale. That's how I knew what it was. They had a for sale thing out front, but they were still renting it out, and it was a $2.1 million house, man. And it was an old Victorian house, bro. But I mean, nah, bro, nah. And then right out front, guess what it was? Tent city. Had tents all over the streets.
I know LA is like that. Yo, I was out there. Yo, I'm looking. Yo, they got in LA, it's tents. Because last time I was out there, the last time I went to LA, it wasn't like that. I had been in LA like in the
check out what they do.
It was
the local.
They got TVs and all that out there for the homeless.
You ain't ready on the court, Reg Dog. I can already tell.
Reg Dog, where is the Drew League at? Because it's like 10 different people said Watts. They said Long Beach. They saying South Central. Reg Dog know LA like the back of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Skid Row, yeah, of course, Skid Row. Yo, that thing is unbelievable. And it's people, it's like I said, got TVs, all like that. It's really they're from the homeless people in New York. They just land in the streets like this.
Hey, this is what I was gonna say. What they doing?
They got lights and all that. That shit is amazing.
What they doing is this. The locals told me this in Portland. The local police told me this in Portland when I was talking to them. That in California, when you get so many of those, what do you call them? It's in Compton. He said borderline Watts and borderline Compton. When you get so many of the violations of being on the streets and stuff like that, what they do is offer you a one-way plane ride to Portland from LA, get you there, set you up with a place that actually provides you with a tent and all of that, and then they let you do it there because it's legal to do it up there in Portland and not legal in LA. So once you become a big time offender, they try to offer people when they're going through the system, offer them one-way plane tickets to do it, to go up there. It's amazing to me. Hey, salute Showtime. Salute Showtime. Hey, all y'all subscribe to my boy channel, Showtime, man. That's another one of my good brothers right there, man.
Showtime is in the building. What up, bro?
Showtime, On Point Sports. Salute.
On Point Sports.
My brother. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that button. Y'all know y'all can click on it, go to the channel, subscribe, and don't miss nothing here. I don't know if I didn't know that. I gotta say that because I didn't know that. Yeah, like when you're in the chat, you can click on their name and it'll say go to channel. You can go to the channel, subscribe. Hit the bell.
Yeah?
You don't miss nothing. Yeah, I didn't know that you could do that, man. You know, I'm computer illiterate, bro. And I did that the other day, thinking like, is this such and such? I was looking like, because I thought it was a troll account. And I clicked on it, and then it said option go to channel. And I went to the channel. Like, oh no, this is my boy's channel. But I was like, I didn't know you could do this. So then I started doing that. When people say hit it, I just do it right then. Go right like now. You can hit Showtime, go there and subscribe right there, just like that. Boom. And you ain't got to miss nothing here. You're still hearing everything going on here, seeing everything going on here.
You got my boy Jermaine West with the Cash App. Really appreciate that, bro. Jermaine West with the Cash App.
That's my brother up in Ohio right there. The big Ohio State, man. Big Laker dude right there.
Oh, he from Ohio?
That's my brother, yeah. He right there in Columbus.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So.
Oh, yeah. I remember him from last time. Yeah, yeah.
Salute. Shalom, my brother. Shalom, Jermaine. Appreciate the support. Big Laker fan. Big Kobe fan.
Oh, yeah, Kobe?
Yeah. He love Ohio State, too. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go to those games, but that's crazy with the homeless thing, man. I saw that and I was just like, this is just trash, man, the way they do it. And
it's crazy.
People, and I'm telling you, these people be putting up tents, bro, because the public, the sidewalk, like your sidewalk on your house to come out, they can't go on. But you know how your sidewalk come out and then you got a city sidewalk that crosses it, right? They can be right there as long as they're not breaking your path to get to your car. So they could literally be on the city sidewalk in Portland, right in front of your house, and you can't do nothing about it, bro. And if you do, you get locked up. They got like a stiff penalty if you ever come at any of the people that's living like that. And I'm talking about, man, this dude, like he's the biggest construction guy out there in Portland. Brother, too, got the biggest construction company out there. I'm talking about they doing highways, all this kind of stuff, right? Bro, he's living in, I think the cheapest house in his neighborhood was like $5 million, bro. And it's tents. It's just tents. You walk out your house and you see a tent to the right, 2 tents to the left. I'm just like, what the heck? Bro, you can keep it. You can keep it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
Wow, thanks for the donation. Wow, in the Cash App. I mean,
let's go Lakers.
Let's go Lakers.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I don't know if that's a Intel Wow. I don't know if that's a guy or a girl. I think it's a guy, right? Whichever, we cool. Let's go Lakers. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm excited. I want the season to get here. This is what the NBA wants, though. Because if you don't have this kind of drama with the free agency, they got nothing else going on. Summer League's a week, y'all. So they love this. The NBA, because it keeps them relevant. It keeps their names in the shows. And you know how the summer can just be. You remember how when we were young, Kareem, the summer would be boring because there was nothing on.
Exactly.
The number of baseball. And you're like, man, come on, dude. No basketball, no football. And then everybody got excited because people that love college sports could check that out. And then when the NFL and the NBA started to come in the fall, bro, everybody was excited about sports. And then you had the playoffs for baseball. But, man, shoot, the summers became extra boring. So now the summer leagues and all the free agency, it just give you something to do entertainment-wise, man. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
Yep. So, shoot, I think that 2 hours, I think we hit, Kareem. I think
2 hours.
2:20.
Y'all way out.
Yeah.
Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe.
The like button. Hit subscribe. Hit the Cash App. You got a question real quick. Hit the
Cash App. Even if y'all hit it afterwards, I will still my next video I will give you a shout out.
Somebody may have a quick question before we go. Put it in the super chat. Put that question in the super chat.
Or Cash App. I'll read it.
I got hot all of a sudden, man. Drinking that wine, that's what it do. The wine
do it, yeah.
Make you warm and get you warm, man. Yeah. My daughter's still crying. I'm gonna see what's going on with the girl. She missed her papa. She said, "Papa, get off there cooking them dudes and come play with me." We ain't cooking on this show, babe. I'm gonna throw some hot grits on some boogers with their weak takes and they sorry narratives they be trying to push. I'm gonna throw some hot grits on them boogers. Yeah.
They said, will the Lakers sign Kyrie? He just sent the Cash App.
They will. I believe they will. When they'll do it, I don't know. I believe he will eventually be a Laker. Yep, I believe it.
You got the Lakers over everything. Just hit a Cash App.
Salute, Lakers over everything.
Go subscribe to his channel. Here, another one has
another good channel.
Another good channel. Lakers over everything.
Lakers over everything. Another good channel. Got a lot of good Laker channels out here, man.
Yeah, they do got a lot of Laker channels.
Yep, a lot of them.
A lot of Laker channels. The guy, he just hit another one elder right here.
All right, Intel Wild. Appreciate it again. It says, how many games will the Lakers win next season? I don't know. I have no clue. Kareem, what you think?
It's hard because that's not our complete roster.
Yeah. The hell. I think the Lakers are going to get, I'll give a prediction. I think the Lakers are going to win 50 to 55 games.
I say the roster right now, yeah, I say the same.
Yeah, I don't think I'm saying that because I don't believe the roster we have now is the roster we're going to start the season with.
Oh, Dante Walker.
Roster, I wouldn't say that. If I got to keep Russ, if we keep Russ, I think this year could be worse than last year.
Dante Walker, he said, any chance we get Kyrie and Ben Simmons? No.
Yeah, no.
No. We ain't getting Ben Simmons.
No. No chance. No chance. I don't think it's a good chance to get Durant either. I don't. Some people still believing in that pipe dream. I never was sold on Durant coming. Never. Because I ain't giving up AD and I'm not trading LeBron. So with roster right now, that you know what? That's realistic. Because what we had last year, 36 wins? How many we have last year?
We had 33.
33. That's a big jump, Steve. That's 9 wins, bro. I think this roster is going to be better defensively. But I already know. Jeannie Buss said we're not done. That's a quote, That's a quote.
That was big.
That's not no speculation.
Don't do that.
That's a quote. When she say we're not done and the owner say it, that means you're not done, y'all. So there's going to be more moves for the Lakers. This roster is not complete. They got more moves to do. She didn't say we trying or we're going to give an effort. She said we ain't done. So I like hearing that from the owner. So this roster is not the final roster. I don't know if it's going to include Kyrie. I do know this, though. I do believe this, I should say. Kyrie ain't playing for the Nets. He ain't going to play another game for the Brooklyn Nets. They want him gone. They're trying, like the one brother said earlier, they're trying to gain leverage. And you're right, they were trying to gain leverage, but they're not going to be able to gain the leverage they need. They may feel good at extracting a second-round pick from somebody on top of a first, maybe.
Sean Family said,
you give it up.
He said Toronto trying to get.
Yeah, he said Toronto trying to acquire Ben Simmons. Yep. I wonder who they're trying to give up. Who they giving up?
Yeah, I'm trying to think who they're going to give up.
Trent Jr. Because that's the Trent guy's the only guy I've been knowing they're gonna give up. Him and I think they may do a
OG.
Him and OG, yeah. Him and OG. Yep, that works. Him and OG. But see, you giving up Ben Simmons. Well, they got picks when they got Ben, didn't they? Didn't they get some picks back? A few of them back from Philly?
Yeah.
All right, so they did okay. They don't need to get picks then. But yeah, that's the only thing I can see. OG and old boy, because they make together 30-something thousand, 30 million something. So that'll work, and Ben's on the max. So yeah, that's what I see. Them two doing that. See, they looking for a point. They looking for ball handlers if they're trying to go at the Ben, because they got a bunch of long. The whole team is full of 6'8", 6'9", 6'10".
They said 10. I think they got 13 or 14 guaranteed roster spots. They said 10 out the, let's say 13 guys are 6'7" and above.
They are literally trying to go positionless basketball.
13 is 6'7" and above. And their whole wingspan is 7 feet and more.
I think they still light in the center department, though. I think they still light in the draws.
Yeah.
Versus Achua is good, but
he's too short. He's 6'9".
Yeah.
They got what's his name? What's the center name? He like 6'11".
But he's skinny, ain't he?
The other center, he used to play for Orlando. What's the center from they got used to play for Orlando? He had a good season, but he got hurt. He blocked shots and then he run the floor. He decent. He decent.
Hold on one second.
Who the center from Toronto? I always forget this guy's name. Kemp Burks. Yeah, Kemp Burks. He's solid. He plays some defense for you. Yeah, they got Chris Boucher. Yeah, they got a lot of long guys where they could switch everything. They got a lot of guys they could just throw a switch. They could just throw a switch in and they good. What we got here? We got Ken Ingram. He said, do you think Ben Simmons played good in Toronto? Yeah, I think he'll play good in Toronto. But I'm curious, who would they give up for him? That's what I'm curious. Who would they trade for him? That's all I could think of. Why Darren Collins having workouts with them? Darren Collins should have came when he had his chance. That's why I tell people, man, in the NBA, while you young, you can't mess around like that. You're not no Kevin Durant or no Giannis or nobody. You can't do that. You had $10 million. You could have got $10 million that offseason. And he once you stop, and you took 2 years off. He took 2 years off. So taking 2 years off, especially a guy like him that's not like a big player in that position, point guards, they come in dime a dozen. He killed himself. He missed out easy $20 million. Easy. And then that's 20 because he would have signed the 2-year deal because everybody, it was 2 year, 20 million. But he'd probably been getting the deal this year too because you figure he'd been playing. It's one thing, them workouts is like whatever. Dennis Smith Jr. is working out for teams. Aaron Baines working out for teams. When you playing, you help yourself. Go subscribe to Reds Dog TV. Reds Dog got a channel. Y'all go support Reds Dog. He got the channel. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be multiple teams, Sean family. He said Bobo and Wendell Carter. Yeah, Bobo is a I'm curious to see what type of minutes. I'm curious. This is like a make and break year for him. This is make and break. He been in the league too long. He ain't get no minutes yet. I'm curious to see what he gonna do.
My bad. Sorry about that. My daughter was crying a little too long. I'm like, what's going on?
Nah, that's good.
We go check on little mama.
Nah, you gotta do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, that Toronto thing, man. You probably move past them, but it's going, if they're trying to get Ben Simmons, it's gonna be interesting to see who they give up. Them the only two guys I know they really been pressing to get rid of. So
if the Brooklyn do trade Ben Simmons, I think he tied to Kevin Durant.
Gotta be. That's the only reason you move Ben Simmons right now.
Yeah, I think it's because they could bring a player in.
Yeah, they got to deal with somebody that they're working on.
Deal with like,
yep.
where they could bring a Bam and Tyler Hero in for him.
Yep. And I guess people been saying that they want to trade KD before Kyrie just to see what they need to get for Kyrie. Meaning, let's see what haul we get back for KD, and then that'll determine what we get for Kyrie, which it don't work like that though, y'all. They can try that crap, but it don't work like that. You know, so to me, it wouldn't matter which guy go first, you know, because Kyrie, you were willing to let him just walk off your team for nothing. So now all of a sudden he's got high value and I got to get something for him. See, this is why players be calling their bluff, bro. Players be calling their bluff all the time. You didn't give up nothing. Why do you think the Lakers, not only because LeBron James is a superstar, they gave up nothing to get him?
Oh, he said Siakam for Ben Simmons straight up.
Wow, really? You got sources on that, bro? Or? Wow. Remember Siakam was on the trade block. Then he got hurt. Then he rehab, came back and was killing. He was didn't he make all NBA team like third team or something this year?
I don't know. He was killing.
He was killing, bro. And I thought they had mended defenses, but Siakam, to me, I'm not doing that unless Siakam wants to leave, y'all. as good as he played.
If they do that and they trade Brooklyn, because I think it'd be either Donovan. I think it'd be for Bam and Tyler Hero. That's what I'm thinking. Pat Riley will move heavens to get Kevin Durant. I think it's for Bam and Tyler Hero.
Wow. He ain't got the picks.
But if they give one, Bam, Tyler Hero.
Ain't you doing that? One pick with those two.
I think they might get.
I'm not doing it.
What you giving up 2 picks?
I'm getting more than that. I'm getting at least 3 picks. I don't care who you giving back for Kevin Durant. The only type of person that you give me back for Kevin Durant is another bona fide superstar. Like say I'm just giving an example. Say I loved AD and he's younger and a superstar like that. Now I may consider 2 picks because the money's going to be the same. I may just consider 2 picks because of that. Other than that, though, Giannis, somebody like that I may do. But KD still would be ranked higher than these dudes. So I got to get at least 2 picks. But this Bam, I mean, he's just a young star, young all-star. Tyler's nothing. 6 minutes. No, bro. I'm sorry. I need more. Hey, give me at least 3. I need at least 3 picks with that. At least 3. Yeah, I want 3 picks with that, bro. Yeah.
So you're giving up 3 picks, Bam and Tyler Hero?
I'm saying if I'm Brooklyn, that's what I would want. If I'm Miami, I don't value KD that high. I'm not giving Bam up for KD if I'm Miami. That's me.
I would, because I look at it like this. Bam ain't show up.
He did. You have no big man. Hold on. You saying Bam didn't show up, but what the hell KD do? That nigga didn't show up, and he's 34. Come on, Kareem. He's 34 and didn't show up.
KD is much better than Bam.
No, Bam is fine. He had some good games. He had some rougher games. We tried to put Bam in a role that was not made for him on that team because old boy went down. That's not Bam's role. Now, you tell Bam all season he got to get you 20 and 10. I bet Bam gonna get you 20 and 10. I bet he's a lot more aggressive in what he's doing because he's looking at that's not his role on that team. Then all of a sudden, old boy flakes out. Now, he didn't show up to me. Tyler Hero didn't show up. Duncan Robinson didn't show up.
Nah, they ain't show up at all.
Them cats, they can go. But Bam, young as he is, the best aggressive size athletic I got, hell no. The anchor of my defense, no, sir. I'm not giving that up. No, I'm not. You can get Tyler Hero. You get what's the point guard name? You get
Kyle
him.
Lowry.
You get him. You get Kyle Lowry. You get Kyle Lowry. Since everybody out there trying to say Kyle Lowry for Kyrie. I said, what's wrong with people? Kyle Lowry, 30, Kyle Lowry, 112 years old, and still got 2 years left on this deal. So you won't take Russ, who plays every game, for $47 million, but you'll take Kyle Lowry for $60 million. Man, what tickets say? Kill yourself. Man, kill yourself. Shut your channel down, bro. I don't get people just push it. That's somebody. Anybody that think Kyle Lowry for 2 years, $60 million is better than Russell Westbrook for 1 year, 47. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Kyle, all I would say is this. You didn't watch Miami Heat basketball in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You didn't watch them in the playoffs. You just going off name recognition saying, oh, yeah. No. Kyle Lowry, what, 37? Was he 37 years old?
36.
Man, he's 36 years old, bro, with 2 years and $60 million left on his contract. You think I'm finna? You didn't want to add the extra $11 million for old boy.
Yeah.
You finna dump. You finna add another 20, almost 30 million? 24 million for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, they ain't doing that.
And the luxury tax on top of that. Man, stop that mess.
Yeah, they ain't doing that.
They ain't think about that at all. Nets ain't stupid, like you said. They know Russ.
I want to see that rumor with that Toronto thing.
They want the 2 picks because they think the Lakers money ball. They think the Lakers just enough to give it. Kyrie ain't worth it because nobody else want it. Who else giving you 2 picks for Kyrie? It ain't about Russ being garbage. Russ ain't garbage, but it ain't about that. Y'all don't understand how these picks work. It ain't about that at all. They just trying to fleece the Lakers. Hold on. You telling me, go back to old boy stuff if you can. You telling me
who?
The one you had right before that with Moneyball, his state. Put that back on the screen. then we'll go to the subscriber thing. You telling me this here? He said the Nets not stupid. They know Russ is garbage. That's why they want 2 picks. They were just willing here less than a month ago to let him walk away for nothing. But to take Russ, they gotta have 2 picks when his contract is expiring.
I know, right?
And Russ play every day.
Every day.
Y'all got it twisted, bro. Y'all really do. Y'all got it twisted. Just because Russ is don't fit their system, don't mean
that means he's garbage.
And you can do this to where they say they want the picks if they're taking on the salary. I'm telling you how they justifying in their mind, y'all. They saying 1 pick for Kyrie, 1 pick for taking on the extra salary of Russ. That's how they justifying it. They ain't gonna get it though, because the deal can be done without you taking Russ. Then what you gonna say? When we take Russ out the equation and send him to San Antonio, and you send out $36 million for old boy and take back $25 million, what you gonna say then? How many picks you gotta have to do that? You need picks for us to save you money, Brooklyn? Huh? You need picks for us to give you cap space, Brooklyn? Man, come on. They just finna let this dude walk. Literally walk for nothing. Why? Ask yourself, why would they let him walk? They didn't give up nothing to get him, y'all. They didn't give up nothing to get him. They have zero invested in it. What about the last 3 years? Did he play? Now, he might not play the games you want him to play, but he played and earned his money.
Yeah.
They don't have jack invested in this dude.
Yeah.
So the Lakers smart. I'm telling you right now, hey, Kareem, if that stuff didn't go down with Miles Bridges, I think the Lakers we probably would have done a Kyrie deal because they would have known they didn't have leverage. They would have known the Lakers were serious, and we'd have went and did that Charlotte deal. We'd have went and done the Charlotte deal. Indiana was tied up because of the Ayton thing. That's why Indiana was tied up. Now they're shifting. Cool, no problem. There's other teams there that's willing to eat it up. Yeah, man, man. Some dude said that on their Showtime. I don't know who it was. You remember who it was that said Ben to the Raptors?
I can't remember. Everybody saying they're saying Ticket saying it.
Oh, they said Ticket is saying it. They said Ticket saying that the Raptors are going after Ben Simmons. I ain't got nothing from nobody on that either, though. I ain't got nothing on none of that. I get updates on different things, and when certain writers write certain reports and they put out stuff, I mean, I only listen to what I consider the credible.
It must be something because he's Gregory Brown. He don't cap. He said he heard.
Well, he just said he heard Ticket say it. Ticket could be on cap, you know. I heard OG.
I'm saying,
OG. Well, that's gonna make it. That's gonna make another player then, because OG makes like 16, 18 million.
18, he make 18.
Make 18 million.
Siakam and Ben make the same thing.
Yeah, Siakam and Ben make the same money. So if you throw OG in, now you got a whole nother player got to be coming for that kind of money. And I don't know who Brooklyn got. Unless they trying to do a KD, and the old boy did ticket about to start a new stream saying Ben to the Raptors. We'll see.
He probably saw reports. I think he could crush.
He do a lot of speculation like that from information he get, but I know that ain't happening where you sending Siakam and old boy, not just for Ben, because you got to add a lot more to it. And Brooklyn ain't taking back no salary. That's another thing don't make sense to me. Why would Brooklyn take back Siakam when he got 3 years left on his deal?
But Ben Simmons got 4 years left.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
But Ben Simmons opened them up. If you move Ben Simmons, they could it's more people.
KD deal. Yes, it makes sense. I get it now. And then have Siakam as your main guy. Siakam's your guy.
And then they're gonna bring in good players from Brooklyn.
Yeah, let's
say they get Bam and let's just say Bam and Tyler Hero. So now you got Bam, Tyler Hero, and Siakam.
Ooh, you relevant. You tended for the playoffs.
Yeah, you got
that's
2
haul. If they can pull that off, that's a good haul for Brooklyn. That's a very good haul for Brooklyn. Yep. I only found some random websites. I never heard of talk about the deal. Do you want to link to the article? No, I'm good, Randy. It's all good. It'll all come out. Thank you, though, sir. Thank you, my brother. Now, it's all going to be, right now, it's going to be a lot of random stuff, y'all. And when the talks get real intense, that's when the big boys will start coming out, writing what they're hearing, blah, 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 blah. So, man, appreciate y'all getting us over 300 likes today. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Appreciate that, man.
Y'all very much. Keep it. Hey, if you in here and you haven't subscribed, we need you to hit that subscribe button. I think we less than 300 people away to get Kareem to 5,000. We get to 5,000 by Saturday. What'll be Sunday? We're gonna do the cash giveaway.
Sunday we do cash giveaway.
Sunday be a cat, and hey y'all, we don't be playing around over here. This ain't no little $25 gift card. This ain't a little $50, $100 gift card. We ain't playing around over here.
That's why the more y'all send on the Cash App, the more it would go to
it's going back to y'all.
Yep. It go right back.
Yep.
That's why that Cash App important y'all send.
Yep. We ain't hoarding it. Yep. And Kareem know whatever he do, I'm matching. He already know. So the last brother, hey, y'all may want to link with him, tell him what we gave him. Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important, y'all.
It's gonna be way more than what we gave him. Way more. Oh, you're gonna want to be a part of that. You're gonna want to be a part of that. I guarantee it.
That's why it's important.
290 away, y'all.
If we don't get to that 5,000, it's not happening.
That should be knocked out by Wednesday. We don't gotta wait to Saturday. Y'all should be able to knock that out by Wednesday. 290 subscribers, that's nothing. The quality content Kareem putting out, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, that's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a nice lit show.
Humble Sports. Go subscribe to Humble Sports.
Oh, yeah, that's another good channel. Humble Sports TV. Another channel. Go subscribe. Hit the subscribe.
Hit the subscribe.
Appreciate the support. You're gonna be here listening.
My boy Takon is in the building. LA Finals.
Appreciate it, Takon. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, and I know it's not my channel, but I'm supporting.
No, it's ours. No, it's community.
A community channel, Kareem.
Community, man. This community.
Hey, Jamal, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Jamal, appreciate the subscribe.
Appreciate you subscribing, brother. Salute. Thank you.
This is a community, man. This is for the
community, man. 407 likes. That's what I'm talking about.
This is a community.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Kook Smoke. Just subscribe. Now, I ain't gonna front. That's that, hey, that brother right there, Kareem, that's the symbol I saw on Showtime channel. They did the little funny stuff. Now, I don't know if it's just that. I don't know if it's that dude, but that I remember.
What happened?
That's the symbol. Now, I'm not saying it was him. I'm just saying, because I remember it's distinctive. Because the California teams, and look, they got tiger stripes through them or something like that. And I went back when it happened on Showtime's channel, and he was in the panel. We was cooking. Then all of a sudden, he just turned the thing on, bro, and doing some perverted stuff, bro. I don't know if that's that dude, bro, but I know this. I went back. I rewinded real quick because Showtime then was just shot like, and they were like, bro, you're gonna have to shut the stream down. You're gonna have to, because you can't, because YouTube will shut your stuff down, bro. They see that. So you gotta delete that video, everything. And hey, we was cooking that day. We was in there for, man, we was cooking that day. It was
bro, you got the he said, let me see.
Nah, man, I'm a real one. One Kobe fan love. I would never do that. I just remember that day. I went back on that video quick because they were still trying to figure it out. And I was like, let me investigate before we delete the video. So I went back. You know, you could just go right back. I went right back to the spot and I saw that symbol. And I told Showtime, I said, it was a guy that had San Francisco on top and the Lakers on the bottom. And he said, that's my guy. And he said it, but he said, I say, hey, maybe somebody, because you know how people do impersonate folk.
Yeah, they can impersonate, yeah.
People do impersonate people too. So, but I will just say, hey, just in case he come in on the panel, bro, you still got to verify you, bro. He said, I checked his channel, seems to have content on it. Got 83 subscribers. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, because you ain't going to do no dumb stuff like that if you got. So somebody did a,
See me playing Randy on point, boy.
On top of it, baby. Yes, sir, man.
That's with us. You got my boy playing Randy.
Yeah, we ain't playing that.
We don't play that.
Good. Because that's what Showtime was saying. Cook. He said, that's my boy Cook. I said, bro, I ain't saying he did it, because you know how people be making the fake channels. They be making them quickly. Going in, getting your logo. They had your picture, everything, bro. I've seen them do it to me. I'm in there and I see one pop up. Now, I'm watching, but I've never commented. So people don't know I'm listening, right? And then I'll see my thing, but I'm like, and see, the thing with me, though, on almost every channel I'm on, I got a wrench. So that's how people kind of knew. Like that ain't Elder, he ain't got no wrench. He ain't got no wrench.
You do got wrench on every channel.
Oh, pretty much, you know. So, but I'm sitting there, and mind you, I'm listening. I hadn't said a word. I hadn't said one word. So nobody even knew I was in there listening. And I saw that thing pop up. I said, "Boy, he had my picture, everything."
Your boy just hit another Cash App, Jermaine West. From Cleveland, Ohio. Jermaine West with the Cash App. I really appreciate you. That's the second Cash App of the day. I really appreciate you, bro. Columbus, Ohio in the building. Jermaine West.
We're not claiming Cleveland, bro. We ain't doing that. Nah. We Steeler fans right here, man. Come on. We ain't claiming Cleveland. Kareem be there next weekend. You gotta go live for that. Yeah, he said humble. He said he going live on birthday, bro. Now I ain't gonna be live
on birthday.
Unless he do it.
I'm a party, man. We're gonna do it big. We're gonna party.
Oh, that's right, because Kareem, you turning 50, right?
Yeah.
Kareem turning the big 5-0.
It's a big day, man. It's a big day. So we're gonna show out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some drinks.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it big.
And that show y'all how, even though we get along on sports and all that, I'm totally opposite than Kareem, because I'm turning 50 in a few weeks. And guess what I'm gonna be doing? Resting, chilling.
I'll be partying.
You know, I ain't partying. I ain't doing none of that dumb shit. I'm gonna be chilling.
Yo,
if I'm not mistaken, I think my birthday is on the Shabbat. It's on the Saturday. I'm gonna be resting and worshiping the Father. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Just so everybody know. Don't be, hey, happy birthday. No, I don't even celebrate birthdays.
Well, I'll be celebrating.
But I do turn 50 this year. So that's something that we both turned 50 so close. That's something like what, 2 weeks apart? 2 weeks apart? Because I'm August 6th. Yeah.
Yeah, Leo's boy.
Yep.
Leo.
I don't do none of that. I don't claim that.
I'm a Leo.
Hey, I thank the Father I made another year and serve him. Hallelujah. So y'all do what you do. And I'll be back on Sunday.
And all of what's the name? Because now I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna be turned up. So forgive me, because you know I'll be a little saucy. So I will go back. Like if y'all guys send Cash Apps and stuff like that, I might not be able to do it because I'm gonna be in the mood. I'm gonna be in the mix. Y'all know how I party.
Read them the next day.
I will definitely read it the next day and shout all you guys out the next day. I will definitely. Oh, my boy, that's right, my boy. Yo, listen, my boy, Lakers over everything. We July 23rd. He got the same birthday. Yo, you're gonna party with me, bro. You're gonna go to his channel, man. We Leo's in the building. Humble Sports is a Leo. Who else? My boy. This is my son's birthday, July 28th. That's my son's birthday. His birthday, July 28th.
That's his name. I really hoop.
I really hope.
I like the handle. I like it.
I'm trying to be live on your birthday.
I like that. I like that.
Red Salad Kids age. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna do it big, man.
Kareem don't look it. I look 50. Kareem don't. He don't look like he's 50. You know, he's still doing that little what's the name for men? He coloring that stuff in. Y'all don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
My drink receipt and this kind of
yeah, you take the hat off. Hey, you aged about 10 years. You took the hat off.
Nah, it's a little back.
Hey, my stuff all jacked up. My hairline all over, bro. It's all over. That's what happens when you get older, man. Hallelujah. That was a good show, man. This is good live today.
Yeah, we definitely did that. I appreciate that, Randy. I really appreciate that. That's a good.
Randy, y'all gonna that book is gonna be through, bro. And all the donations, he gonna be through. He ain't gonna be able to make it home. You do that. Every $10 donation you get in, man, somebody gonna send $500. You gonna fall out. You gonna fall out like you gonna get.
I'm gonna do that.
You ain't gonna get a third of the way through it. You gonna be done, bro. You gonna be done, bro.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
For every $10, motherfucker send you $500, bro.
Oh yeah.
You ain't making it home, bro. You ain't making
it home. I won't make it to the party. I won't even make it to the party.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I'm like, bro. No, he can't do that.
Yeah.
Had that booger bent. Yeah. It's all right to be happy, bro, but you don't need to get drunk. Woo.
Man. Yeah, I thought it sounded light, but These guys are the guys who support us. Will be sending at the CD. Knock it down.
Oh man, yeah. All right, my brother, I'm gonna get out.
We're gonna have a good time though. We're gonna have a good time though. You know what I'm saying? But I will be on. I will be on tomorrow, and for every day we gotta get this 500.
Oh, we're gonna get it. Watch.
Hold up, somebody said something to you, Elder.
Who's this Ronald guy going stream to stream talking about you and some other elder down? He was on FYF last week commenting about you, and I seen him spamming in tickets. I don't know. We got y'all think y'all seen trolls? Our ministry got major trolls.
Elder Dowell is with you, right?
Pastor Dowell, yeah. Oh yeah, that's my pastor.
So he said the guy was on. You should FY. He said he's on.
Oh, I know what. I think I know what they're talking about. He put like I think it was on Tickets or Showtime, somebody channel. He like, what do you call it? Like in a panel, and he screamed in a thing where he was watching one of my videos. It's a.
That's the guy came in on the jump.
Yeah, yours. It was yours.
The white guy.
Yeah, the Ronald Wickenbach is his name. He's a certified. I'm not like saying this, y'all, like, but no, he's certified schizophrenic, and he's got some major issues, problems, and you know, a lot of the parents just give money.
FYF let him on his channel. He let him come.
I don't think he probably did the same thing on FYF that he did to yours. So we ignore him, bro. In ignorance, you just ignore him. But you go over and look, and he's got our ministry name tattooed all over his body. It's sad, bro. He's like literally clinically diagnosed as a schizophrenic, and it's pretty bad. But his parents, they don't want to control him because he's a grown man, so they literally just funnel money to him and let him do what he does because they can't deal with it. So, man, there we go. Swiss Hoops. Salute.
Swiss Hoops.
That's what I'm talking about. That broke jumper from Kareem.
Now we got we got the battle.
It ain't gonna happen.
Easy money for me.
Kareem. Oh, don't say that. Watch yourself.
Easy money.
Kareem. It ain't gonna be no battle. I promise you, son.
When you want to do it?
It's gonna happen. You already know. It ain't gonna be pretty for you, bro. I hope we can stay friends after that, bro. Okay. It's gonna get real. You seen them masterpiece sneakers?
Look how small.
No. Hey, you seen them masterpiece sneakers, right? It's gonna get uglier than that, bro. And it won't be no battle, bro.
I'll shoot my left hand against you.
No, you won't. I guarantee you. I'm gonna tell you this: you won't even dribble with your left hand against me. You won't even dribble with it. I'm telling you. Let alone shoot with it. You won't even dribble with it. Kareem, you ain't ready for these kind of problems, bro.
Ask anybody about me, man.
Hey, I play old school. I'm not doing all that crazy new school stuff. 3 dribbles.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. I can do them. I picked up that's how you know you naturally could play ball. I was just bull crapping, shooting around my son, working with him. So a couple of young, they said, let's play 3-man. So you know the Euro step, I'm doing all that. Like, you know what I mean? And then the step back, the hop that LeBron be doing, the hop. I'm like, damn. I never even tried it, and just doing this stuff off GP.
Kareem, anybody can do that against 12-year-olds, bro. What you talking about?
No, they wasn't 12.
I'm sorry, 15. Give me.
No, they probably was like 18, 17, 18. Mind you, I'm not in shape. They jumping. They was like, I'm like, damn. And I'm like, just hitting it, and I'm like, yo, they just call me OG.
Yeah.
They said this.
I bet they were.
And I was knocking the jumper down. Only thing was I couldn't really defend them because I was tired.
You ain't gonna be able to defend at all.
I was tired.
Hold on.
Because I was there, but then they run. I'm like, then they jump like for the jump. They jump 2 or 3 times. I'm like, man, go ahead. I was getting up a lot of layups, man.
I bet you were.
My boy Gregory Brown in the building.
Yeah, that's gonna be easy work for you, bro. You can't guard them. You definitely can't guard me, man.
You're not fast.
I'm a scorer.
You're not fast though.
I don't have to be fast. You 5'11", bro. Come on.
I'm strong though. I'm strong.
Oh, Kareem.
I'm strong.
Kareem.
I'm strong. You know David West?
Kareem.
David West, how David West, I could defend the post.
Kareem.
I'm a hell of a shot blocker.
Do you think you're stronger than me?
I don't have to be stronger, but you ain't in shape to keep wrestling and doing. I can sit there and keep doing pull-ups all day. Pull-ups.
Kareem.
All day. Pull-ups. I'm gonna do a video.
Please
I think it'll rain tomorrow.
I can already tell you just not ready, bro. You're gonna be ugly, y'all.
You can touch the rim right now. You can grab the rim right now.
Right now. What are you talking about touch the rim?
You can't dunk. What you want to bet? I bet you can't dunk.
I mean, you don't want to do that.
I will bet you.
You don't.
Hold up. I'll bet you. You not dunking. How many chances you get? So what you want to bet? We're gonna do this tomorrow. You want to do it tomorrow?
You don't want to do that, Kareem.
You want to do it tomorrow?
You don't want to do that, Kareem.
I'm willing to bet.
Why?
That you ain't dunking. You're not dunking no more.
I'm not saying I'm going up and doing windmills.
No, I don't give you this. A dunk is a dunk. You dunk, you get your money.
Kareem.
You just go like this, boom, and the money.
I can still dunk on the vertical. I can stand up under the rim and just leap up and dunk it. One hand, palm the ball, bam, simple. I still can do that
on a regulation court.
10 foot, yeah.
Right. I'm willing to make that bet.
You shouldn't be.
We do this tomorrow. It's
no
not
problem.
in Georgia.
No problem. Since you want to just get it to me, I'll go ahead and do it.
It's not raining.
I tried to help you.
Yo, we're gonna go live tomorrow.
All right.
So we're gonna go live.
Mm-hmm. Now look, I don't want to hear no excuses afterward. Hey, I don't know if that rim's 10 foot, all that. Do I gotta take a tape measure?
I'm gonna tell you, put your arm like.
Do I gotta do a tape measure for you too?
Nah, you don't need to do that.
Well,
Elder not 6'7".
I'm 6'3". I'm not 6'7", I'm 6'3". Yeah, 6'7" be even easier. I barely had to jump then. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. He said he donate $100 if you dunk.
Get your donation ready now. No problem. No problem. Get your donation ready. Ain't no big deal.
A lot of people gonna bet you tomorrow.
Hey, here's the thing.
A lot of people gonna take that bet tomorrow.
No
you got
problem.
one try.
That's no problem. Sit. See how big that hand is, sir? See how big that is? Basketball like a damn tennis ball, bro. It's a tennis ball. What you talking about? Y'all see that? You see how big that hand is? Yeah, that easily palms a basketball.
Look at this. This is some big joints here. This is some big spiders.
Bet you can't dunk.
I can't dunk no more.
I know. Mm-hmm.
I tried. But I could go right now and just grab the rim, but I can't.
But you got to run and do it.
You know what happened? The injuries killed me. I had a lot, like back-to-back.
Just a minute. You got to run and do it, don't you?
Yeah, but I still can't do it.
Yeah, I know.
I tried it. It's like I may have to like do some squats for like 2 months.
No.
Oh, we're gonna go live and we're gonna show this.
No problem.
So tomorrow, right?
Yeah. No problem.
All right.
Now, how much?
My man said got $100.
It's not a bet. You just giving it to me because I already know I'm gonna do it. It's simple. So how much are you giving me? Tell me how much you're giving me for doing this.
I'm gonna be there first. My energy. I may say.
See, y'all see switching up already?
No, it's gonna be a bet. But I'm a gambler. Like I feel. And you remember how we did the Ben Simmons thing? And I was like, and then I'm like, when you said, "Nah, ask people about me." I'm like, "Yo, we bet." I said, "Okay," and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Duncan.
Okay. I don't have to get in condition to dunk.
Yo, so everybody see Joe. So
I have to be in condition to dunk.
So we're gonna do this probably like
I go run in and now I will stretch. I'm not gonna be stupid. I will stretch.
I don't have
to be in condition. I'm not even gonna run. I'm just gonna power up and put it down. It's that simple. I'm a palm it, power up.
It's still daytime where you at? Because you can go right now and do it.
9 o'clock.
Oh, nah.
And I ain't finna drive to no park. Now, I can go in my backyard and do it. I got to rim out back. But you ain't going to trust that.
Nah, that's the well, I know if I can run that.
I can adjust it. I can adjust that rim. Now, I take a tape measure out there. I still need to know how much you're going to give me for me having my wives have to work on me afterward. Because it ain't the getting up the problem. The problem is coming down. The problem is the landing, y'all. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're going to make the bet.
Yeah, that's the problem. It ain't getting up there for me. The problem is coming down. Once I land, now my wife's got to go to work. Because I'll walk off and I'll be fine all that later that night. It's going to be all my wife laughing at me right there. That's my wife laughing. She already know. She just, hey, I get my hands ready, babe. I take care of you. Yeah, the problem ain't broken. Yeah, nah, bro, that stuff broke. I can tell it's broke. You're playing against some 18-year-old non-ballers over there.
Nah, they play ball. I couldn't.
18-year-old skateboarders, bro. Stop it. The book is wearing bands on the court. Stop it, bro.
He said, yo, you know how many people going to place bets tomorrow?
They won't take bets. They just
going to place bets tomorrow.
They're gonna send a donation to you, like the one brother said, and then you just gonna, since you making me do it, I'm gonna take yours. Since you making me, I'm gonna take yours. They're gonna send theirs to you, so you still gonna be all right. But I'm taking yours. The principle. Right. See, so since you're talking crap, and see, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it. Then Kareem gonna be scared to go on that court against me. He's gonna be scared because I'm gonna destroy him.
I go hard. I go hard.
Not like me.
I go hard on the court. I go hard. That's why people are so mad. They was like, damn, like I had everything. They was like, man, why you had to want to be in the streets, man? They said, why you let the streets take you over? I was a failed product, man.
You want to make
I want that fast money. I was a go-getter. I should drop them buckets, dunking, everything.
Acting like you was Eric Bledsoe, bro. You wasn't that. You wasn't.
I was better. Eric Bledsoe can't shoot.
You wasn't better than Eric Bledsoe. Stop it, Kareem. Stop.
No, I ain't saying he in the NBA.
I'm better than Eric Bledsoe.
But what I'm saying is, I can knock I can shoot the left. I told you, only had your defense was crazy. I'm shot block, catching off the basket, aggressive.
He was a 5'11".
You see how Kobe Bryant attacked?
He was a 5'11" shot blocker, Kareem.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade is 6'4" shot blocker.
There's a big difference. That's 5 inches, bro.
No, but shot blocker. It's about time, and you know that. I had the ups to get it.
Okay.
And I was like long and lanky. See, I wasn't like, I was skinny, long, lanky.
You ain't none of that no more.
They should drop the thing.
Hey,
they should sit there, throw the patch. Boom! Yo, I was a mother. Yo.
Hey, don't let your past.
Anytime people see me now, they be like, yo.
Hey, Kareem, don't let your past dreams become your current nightmare, bro. Please don't.
I'm telling you.
Do it, bro.
I was super aggressive. I'm telling you, you bring people, I mean aggressive. Like them the jumper, I go to the basket, I'm finishing dropping them to the left, with the right. Only thing my handle, but I was smart to hit it. Bunk bunk. Like the left wasn't as strong.
I already know.
I'd be like, yeah.
Without seeing you play, what did I tell you? You ain't even gonna be able to dribble with your left against me. I already told you that. You ain't even gonna be able to dribble with it.
No, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm not like super polished. Like I do like spin move. I can do it. It's not like I'm not 5'8", bro. Hell no, I'm not 5'8".
Might well be.
I'm not 5'8".
Might well be. Man, let me get off this program, man. It's been 3 hours, man. Let me get off this.
I'm not 5'8".
Let me get
All
off.
right. So yo, we're gonna tomorrow, bro. We're gonna go live.
Yeah, we'll go live.
We're gonna see.
Yeah. You still ain't told me how much you sending me.
My move. It ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
Man, salute, man.
Salute.